If this is your first time here, hello, hi, my name is Naja B. I go by Blurty or Blurty Otome if you want to keep things formal. And today I am playing Burn the Midnight Oil. It is an upcoming supernatural neon noir romance VN being developed by Foxglove Games, the same devs that worked on Trouble Comes Twice. And joining me today on stream are the devs themselves, Clara and Melli. They'll be hanging with us while we play the game and giving us some behind the scenes tidbits while we play. If you could, Clara and Melli, please introduce yourselves to everybody.
I'll go.
Melli, you can go first.
Yeah, okay, I'll go first.
Formal introductions are always very awkward. First off, happy Easter. I am Melli. I am the one who is writing all of Dante's stories, and I am one of the two devs of Foxglove Games.
Yeah, and I'm Clara, and I'm the other dev, and I wrote Cersei's routes.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me on stream today and for your patience with the tech gremlins because y'all are the real MVPs today. I played Trouble Comes Twice a little while ago. If you don't know what that is, it is a game where you play as twins, boy and a girl twin, and they have to find love. They make a bet to find love by Christmas, I believe. And so they go through their friend group as the dating pool and try to woo one of their friends into falling in love with them. Of course, they mess up and end up falling in love with their friend, and it's really cute. It's a rom-com, very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. So when I saw that the team was working on another game, I was immediately excited. And then I saw Burn the Midnight Oil and I was like, oh my God, say less. You have my full and undivided attention. We've got melanated MCs. We've got hotties to woo, 3 different love interests per protagonist. I was here for it. The whole aesthetic, the whole vibe, like everything just hit. So I'm like really excited to give this a go. I haven't played it yet. This is my first time playing it with you guys. So yeah, and since y'all know I'm really bad at describing games myself, I am going to have the devs describe Burn the Midnight Oil for me before we play.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, it's a supernatural neo-noir visual novel. Both Cersei and Dante sort of have different storylines, even though they're set in the same city. And so it's a little difficult to describe what's going on, but I feel like they kind of have their both different like adventures, or I don't know if you would call it an adventure, that's going on in the same city, and then you get little cameos and intersections between their routes, essentially.
Okay, nice. I do have a question. Trouble Comes Twice and Burn the Midnight Oil both have dual protagonists. A lot of games tend to just have one protagonist that you play as the entire gameplay. Why did you come up with the decision to have dual protagonists for both Trouble Comes Twice and this game? What was the kind of thought process behind that?
I mean, I think the main thing is that like we're two different writers, and so and both Melli and I, although like there's a lot of stuff that we both like, we also have different tastes in certain aspects, and so we thought it was fun for us to essentially write a different protagonist each, because that meant that we could explore different tropes and different personalities or characterizations that we might not have been able to if we had been writing for the same character. Also, I don't know, I feel we both really like, I think, writing distinct like protagonists that have their own personalities and background stories and stuff going on. And it's just like fun kind of essentially building our own character and then looking at the others and being like, okay, how do we make this work together, kind of.
What I would add actually is there's a lot of games where even if you can select the gender of the main character, you can tell like either the gender has like no effect on the game, or you can tell that it was essentially written as one gender and the other was added on. And like, absolutely no issue with that because it's a lot of work to do two main characters, but it's also fun to be like, no, you have a different gender. This is a different person. They had a different life also because of their gender, and they have different thoughts, a different life overall, and that is going to affect the game. So having two main characters as a whole is also a way to be like, it's not just the gender that changes, it's yourself essentially.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the idea of that. As a follow-up to that, in Trouble Comes Twice, you had the dual protagonist, but you had the same love interest pool for both characters. In Burn the Midnight Oil, both Cersei and Dante have very specific love interests that they can romance. There's no intersection between the love interests. Why did you choose to go that route for this game instead of having all of the characters being available to all of the protagonists?
Their types are so different.
Yeah, but I think the thing is, for like a big thing, I think what we were planning is that when we originally made Trouble Comes Twice, a lot of players were like, oh, there's only like 4 love interests, and like I would want to see like more. And we were also like, oh yeah, we also would love to like include more love interests. But it's difficult when the way we've been doing it, right? Where we're like, okay, we want to have a distinct protagonist, and for each like pairing to have a different dynamic. It's quite like, it was already a lot of work having like 8 routes in Trouble Comes Twice. So to combine them all here, it would be like 12, which would be like an insane amount, at least for us, I think. And like I think that was like early on like a big decision, just that we wanted to be able to offer more content for each route, and also just like more variety in ways that we couldn't in Trouble Comes Twice, because we had to make sure that each love interest worked for both protagonists.
In Burn the Midnight Oil, you can play as one of 2 protagonists. There's Cersei, the character on the left, the vampire on the left, and then there's Dante. Dante is not a vampire, if I remember correctly, right?
No, he's not. Yeah, he's half hellhound, half human.
Oh, he got that dog in him. I see. Okay.
He does have a collar.
Oh, he has a collar.
He sure does.
Do we get a leash to go with the collar?
Oh, that is an interesting comment. Once you play the game, yes.
I think we might get a leash, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, so in the game, we can play as one of the 2 protagonists. I am terrible when it comes to decisions, so I'm gonna make you guys choose which one we do. We're gonna poll the chat. So I'm gonna have both characters on the screen so you can see them. I'm gonna run a poll real quick on Twitch. I am here for Dante. Like, the tatas are tataing. But Cersei is gorgeous, and I do love me an ebony queen always, so.
We honestly do have a lot of complaints about like, but I want to date the main character. Why can I not date the main character?
So I have seen other games do this where you can date the other protagonist. There's a game, it's called Roommates from Winter Wolves. They have dual protagonists as well, one guy and one girl, and whichever one you don't pick becomes the love interest for the other protagonist. So you can romance them as well. And it's really interesting to see the protagonist as a love interest in the other character's route, as opposed to having their thoughts like broadcast to you as a protagonist in their own route. So I've seen it done.
For sure, yeah. Not possible actually, because Dante is gay. So that sadly in the way of their budding and eternal romance.
That's true. I did notice that all of the love interests for Dante are masked presenting individuals. So I was like,
They do all have like their fixed sexualities, which you can do because we have fixed characters, like main characters. So that's a cool add-on, I guess.
No, I mean, it's still really interesting to have them be very distinct characters and not just kind of like blanket, here they are, they can romance everybody. They have their own preferences and their own like motivations and types, which is really great from a storytelling perspective because you can really drill in
Yeah.
and be very specific about the story and the narrative and intentional with what you're telling. So it's cool. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. Also, I am a Fujoshi, a filthy Fujoshi, so I'm always here for the BL romance. So my money's on Dante. That's my bias right now, but I'm going to let you guys choose. The poll is going up now. You have 1 minute to vote. Who are we going to be? Are we going to be Cersei or Dante during our playthrough of Burn the Midnight Oil? You have a minute. I can't set it any shorter than that. And you can see the love interest behind the respective protagonist on screen. So you can kind of get an idea of who they would be romancing, who they'd be pursuing in the background if you squint, depending on what kind of screen you're on right now. Again, my money is on Dante because I'm here for BL. We could make it a Yuri. That is true. We could, depending on my choices. You don't have enough points to add. Yeah, you don't have enough points to add extra votes, but you can do the initial vote, I think. Oh my gosh, I love that you love it. I've only heard good things about this demo, so I'm like really excited to play. Okay, y'all went with Cersei. 81% of the votes went to Cersei. All right, so we're gonna be the Ebony Vampire Queen today. Thank you all for voting. Let's do it. All right, let's start. Let me minimize all these other screens. All right, let's do it. We're going to play Burn the Midnight Oil. We're going to start a brand new game, and we're going to be Cersei. I like that we can pick the files. All right, we're going to be Cersei. Y'all voted. All right. Oh, it's a dossier. Cersei. We don't know the birth date. They're a vampire. They are a private investigator. We don't know who their maker is. Ooh, is that going to be part of the story? Like figuring out who that person is? Or just...
Maybe.
Not Okay, personal history says, for 2 decades, Cersei's stalked the streets of North Haven as a private investigator. Accompanied by her sidekick, Edgar, she mostly deals with trivial jobs like catching cheating spouses, finding missing pets, and slaying vampires. In recent years, Cersei's lost her passion for detective work, but the city isn't done with her just yet. When she's approached by 2 different clients looking for the same person, she decides to take on this one last case. Also, I love the lipstick kiss on the file. And
yeah.
Sorry, are those devil horns and like a mustache? It says lame on the picture in the corner. That's crazy. There's a story there. There's a history here. They're beefing. They are beefing. I don't know why, but
yeah, we did put like little stuff in the back of the character section screen, so it does make sense to actually look at what's happening there.
Ooh, okay. Beaumont Museum explosion. Staff baffled by surprise gas leak. Interesting. Okay. All right. Listen. I'm locked in. Let's do it. Somewhere. Very specific. Love that for us. Don't remember the month. 1966. Oh, I wasn't even a thought. Nice. Oh. Ooh. Did we drain somebody? Are they dead? Was the snoo good at least before we, drained them? Somebody human. Oh, you're laughing. Oh no. It wasn't. That giggle says it all. It wasn't.
The judgment in that giggle.
Oh my god. Ooh. The blood looks tasty. I want a little taste. I know blood doesn't taste good, but vampires always make it look delicious. Not quite human is rude, Lapping at the blood coating her fingertips. Listen. Savoring her leftovers. Oh, okay. We leave no scraps. She turns her head to stare at tonight's meal. Ooh. A handsome man currently lost inside his dreams. Oh, so kind of like a succubus situation? Like,
I feel like saying too much here is maybe spoilers for stuff that comes later, but yeah.
Okay, say less, say less. She wants to be certain she's not imagining the steady rise and fall of his chest. The last thing she needs is a trail of bodies leading them to her. Ooh. But even the imprints of her teeth on his fair skin have already faded. When he wakes up tomorrow, his memories of the entire night, of her too, will be gone. Okay, some mind erasing here. That's convenient. He'll go on with his life like he never met her. Nice. I love that. He'll get married, have a kid or two, grow old, die. Oh, it's bold and italicized. She'll remember him for a while, but she won't be sad about it, or miss him, or ever ponder what could have been. He's not the first meal whose bed she's seduced herself into, and he could never be the last. Okay, first off, stunning, gorgeous, goddess, here for it. So pretty. No, you're just stunning, ma'am. Also, Cersei is a melanated vampire, vampiress. What was the thought process behind that? Because we tend to see very pale vampires, wink, wink, eyebrow wiggle, when we do see them, and it's not super often that we get vampires of color. So how did that come about? Why did you choose to make Cersei a melanated vampire?
I guess like the main the main reason is that I'm half black myself in real life. So I do feel like there's like a lack of representation, especially for like darker skinned female characters in visual novels. Which like not to say that there's none, but like there's a lack of it for me, in my opinion at least. And so that's just something I wanted to see. And also, like you said, very often the vampires that we see in a lot of popular media are quite pale skinned, and I just feel like it's a little bit boring if everyone's always doing the same thing. I feel like including different types of, yes, like even the skin tone, like different types of skin tones already makes the character designs and stuff already so much more interesting because you just get way more variety. So.
I love that. Also, yes, melanin. Yes. Being the change we want to see in the world, creating the images we want to see, the representation we want to see. As I appreciate it. It was one of the first things I noticed when I saw Burn the Midnight Oil. I was like, oh, there's a lot of melanin in this. I'm not complaining. That's not a complaint.
We got a lot of like comments specifically about Cersei and like messages from people being like, "Oh, I'm so happy to see this," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I was so happy."
No, I appreciate it. And again, like, I love to see it. Like, especially in romance media, we don't get a lot of black heroine characters in prominent roles or just in prominent roles in general within the story. They're usually background one-offs. They just kind of pop up from time to time. So I really appreciated seeing a black lead and, dare I say, a sexy badass vampire lady at that. It's just, it makes me feel more a part of the story. I don't really self-insert when I play Otome games because it's difficult when they're
Yeah,
describing a character as, oh, they're milky white skin and silky hair, when my hair is coily and my skin is a nice mocha complexion. It's like, it takes you out of the story, out of the romance of it all. It makes you kind of feel like they're not talking about you. So
yeah,
I do appreciate seeing characters of color in roles like this in romance media because it's like, it makes you feel like you're also desirable. You are also someone who should be wooed, romanced, seen as beautiful. So I really appreciate seeing that. And like Cersei, like I said before, I
yeah.
usually play BL. When I am given the option, I will pick the male protagonist and romance the guys. But having a character like Cersei, it makes me really want to play as Cersei and see how that narrative plays out for her. It's mostly men. I desperately want them to remind me of you. Oh, interesting. It's like, it's equivalent to when women start dating guys who are just like their dads.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because, wow. Oh, that was a A therapist is like, oh, yes. Money, 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 money.
Oh, therapists would be making like so much money off of these characters.
Oh, absolutely. They would also just fail. They would quit their job within a day.
You know what? They could just be a consultant for that one person and make bank off of that one person.
Yeah.
In Otome games especially, there's this whole mentality of, I can fix him. We get a bunch of broken men and we have to fix them with our love.
No,
Yeah.
no one here gets fixed. No one here gets fixed.
Yeah.
Just embrace the mess, that's all. That's fine.
Yes,
Yeah, or
there's
make them worse.
yeah, no fixing to be done here. Or maybe you turn worse. That's also an option.
You know?
Yeah.
I can be corrupted. I'm fine with that. I've taken to hunting every night just to keep sane, but I don't think it's working. I fear I might have lost my mind long ago without noticing. Also, being a vampire sounds cool until you realize you have to exist for eternity. And that would drive me nuts. I don't think I could do it. I'm not strong enough. Why would a vampire fix a man when there are many more fun things to do to him? You know what? I like the way you think. That's next level thinking. That's a good thing. If I think too hard or too long, I'll start thinking of you. I make bad decisions when I think of you. Maker. It's also crossed out. Oh no. Remember how you always used to say that creatures like us weren't made for rules. I always disregard, but I also, words, I always disagreed, but only out of spite. We both knew you were right. I hate being told what to do. Same fam, me too. I hate it so much. I'll fuck everything up for myself just to do the opposite. Why am I in this game? The minute that somebody tells me I can't do something, I'm like, yes, I can, and watch me do it. And then I do it out of spite. I'm Cersei. I miss it now, though. Aw. The nagging. If you were here, I wouldn't have these doubts. I wouldn't have to worry about right or wrong. Oh. That's also another thing about loss. You don't realize the little things that you miss until someone's gone. And it's like, it could be the smallest of things. Like, oh, the way they nagged me in the morning, the way they would, fuss about me not doing X, Y, and Z. It's just, they annoyed you at the time, but after they're gone, you're just kind of like, man, I kind of wish I still had that.
Yeah, I think it's like being used to something, whether it's good or bad, and then like losing that the only like stability you had kind of in the.
And I feel like for a vampire especially, your maker is very important because they're the person that kind of guides you into this new life, this new normal. They kind of help you navigate what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, what are easy ways to get through certain situations that you would never think of. And to lose your maker, we don't know how long it's been since the maker has been gone, but that's got to be a huge loss. Oh, without you, I find that I'm no longer just lonely. I'm alone. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Cersei. I hope you find somebody, preferably somebody who is a menace. You promised me even death could never part us. So why didn't you take me with you? Oh, wow. I think the maker might have taken themselves out. Okay, these backgrounds, first and foremost, I love the coloring. Very bright, very vibrant. It's a dark, dank alley, but like you've got these beautiful reds and purples and oranges. It's very vibrant. For is that a stain on the ground? Lord. Okay, let me put the text box back. She slinks away from the crowds, seeking shelter in the shadows of the nearest alleyway. Shit. So this is it. All those years led to this? She's still doing the exact same bullshit she used to do when she was trailing after him. Only now, she's doing it alone. And to what end? What is the point of living like this? Hell, can you even call it living? Existing? She almost doesn't dare say it. What if I just ended it? Oh no. She's already died once. Her second death doesn't even have to count. I mean, I think the second death would count the most. Like, it's the permanent one. Some might call it suicide. But Cersei gave up on heaven a long time ago. If such a place even exists, she was barred from entry many murders ago. I mean, were they intentional murders or were they survival murders? I feel like they should make, like, an exception for that, you know? All things must end someday anyway. Perhaps it's my turn now. That thought brings her to a strange sense of peace. She slows her heart down, leans her head back against the brick wall, and just listens. She hears traffic. She hears laughter. She hears music. She hears colleagues stumbling to their next bar, arguing over who owes the next round. She hears couples spilling out of the cinema, giggling and necking, and whatever couples do. I love necking as a word. If she really, really strains her ears, she can even hear a couple of homeless drunks laughing their asses off over a joke that definitely doesn't deserve such unfiltered glee. It all sounds like life. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. You know you're upset when you're just saying the same word over and over again. All these years. And she's ready to kick the bucket because what? Because he is gone? That's right, sis. Don't tie your self-worth to a man. Live for you. Or whatever. It's stupid. And worst of all, it's humiliating. I agree. Stand up, fam. Stand up. She's mourned enough. Doubted her decisions enough. She wants to live, so she's going to live. Yeah, live out of spite. That's the only way to do it, guys. That's right. She'll keep going out of pure fucking spite if that's what it takes. Oh! What? Did somebody try to stake us? Oh, they tried it. Who? Oh my god, beating so violently, it has to hurt. It takes her longer than it should to remember that it can't be hers. I'm sorry. Oh, you dork. Okay. That blazer was a choice.
There's some fashion choices in the game, indeed.
That was a choice.
He's learning, okay? Like, he's new to the city. He's trying to, like, look cool.
I forgot it takes place in the 60s right now. You're right. This is the 60s. Valid. Oh my goodness. Yep. And the hair. But I do love me a good Magane, so I can overlook it. Because you know what? At the end of the day, those clothes are just going to end up on the floor anyway. It's fine. Perhaps he's more of a boy than a man. I mean, looks like a man. He can't be a lot older than she was when she was changed. Not that any of that matters right now. A stake to the heart? How medieval of you, right? Like, so old school. You could have done something else. The man, boy, doesn't respond. He's busy watching in horror as she rips the stake out of his chest. What did he think was gonna happen? Like, you better make sure you take me out, because if I don't go down, I'm taking you out of spite. She doesn't flinch at the pain. It's there, like an incessant little bug, but it doesn't really hurt. Never does anymore. If I may offer you some advice for the next time you try to murder one of us, don't bother with the classics. Crosses, garlic, and all of that nonsense, none of it works. Except the sun. But she's not stupid, so she's omitting that part. Exactly. Don't be afraid. Right! If you're gonna come and try to stake me through the heart, do it confidently. Like, do it with glee. This man, oh baby. He tried. She takes a step forward. He's trembling now, but still not a word. Oh my god, he is shaking. You're the one who tried to kill me. Shouldn't I be the one to fear you? She catches her hand right before it touches his face. Ooh, he did his best, that's right. She hadn't even realized she was reaching for him. It's a bad habit of hers. She's always cold, so she's always reaching for warmth. Oh, interesting. Is that just a Cersei thing, or is that a vampire thing? Like, they crave the thing that they don't have?
It's not necessarily yes to her, but this is specific to her in this case, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Why don't we play a game? Okay. Why don't you guess what can kill me? Why is he not running? I would have at least tried to run. Or something. Fainted.
He's like, oh, I'm already screwed, whatever.
I bet Edgar was like out in his house. He has like a little beanbag that he like stabs to practice. Like he's just been practicing all day.
Oh my god.
Poor baby. She doesn't like the silence. She wants to make him talk. I mean, there are ways to make a man talk. If you get it right, I'll even reward you. Generous, no? Ooh, what's the reward? More silence. Bro, say whimper, something. This isn't some trick. I find you vaguely entertaining, so I intend to let you keep your life either way. Still silent. Sir, when a goddess is speaking, you speak back. Or you gurgle something. You're not going to talk to me at all? He's not even meeting her eyes anymore. She follows his gaze downwards. Ugh, men. Interesting choice of priorities. Checking out my boobs at a time like this. No. I'm sorry. Is he horny? I thought maybe he was terrified, but maybe he's horny.
Why not
I
both?
think I saw another stream where someone said that he's like scaroused, like a combination of scared and aroused. So, I mean, I guess maybe.
Oh, he's definitely scaroused. Look at this man. What? Oh, we've had words. No, that's vile. I would never do that. I mean, I just saw your sprite looking at me, so I don't know. Oh, he speaks. Well, now I'm offended. What's wrong with my boobs? I love the confidence of Cersei. We all should ascribe to having that level of confidence. Just like, what's wrong with the tatas? I think the girls are looking pretty perky today. Oh, he's blushing. I think. What do you mean you think? Have you never seen tatas before? I mean, I wouldn't know because I wasn't looking at your chest area. Oh, okay. Oh, methinks he's a virgin. I'm
No
not
comment.
that kind of man. No comment. Oh, no. Then what kind of man are you? He ignores the question. I was looking at that. Okay, what's that? He gestures wildly to the hole in her chest. Oh, don't worry about that. Oh, or rather, where the hole should be, or was less than a minute ago. It's already healed, like it was never there. Okay, healing is quick. Another reason luck isn't on your side tonight. I just fed. What? Oh, poor baby. I just fed, so I heal faster. The blank, stupid look on his face is oddly endearing. You know what? I agree. I like when they look dumb. Do you know nothing about our biology, idiot? Like, what did you say to me? I called you an idiot. Would you like me to repeat that? He pulls out a knife. Sir, where did you pull the knife from? Don't patronize me. Oh, now. Now he wants to be all big and bad. Sure. He points the blade at her. Or call me an idiot. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. If you behave like an idiot, I'm gonna call you an idiot. Exactly. Simply smarten up if it bothers you. He's so triggered. You think I care what you think of me, you leech? Oh, excuse you. We don't need to throw around slurs. Evidently, you're not particularly good at hiding your thoughts. Oh, poor baby. Can we keep him as a pet? Why are you dragging this out? I'll never beg a vampire for my life, if that's what you're waiting for. So just kill me and be done with this already. Okay. You're too cute to kill. Right. Like, dude, you're funny. She sort of, kind of, not really, tries to stifle her laugh. It pisses him off even more. I love triggering men. What's so funny? How angry you are, you sweet little bean. Oh, you're just the cutest baby. It's just your accent. I only realized it now, but it's so British. Oh my God. He has a British accent? Stop.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I love him more now. Okay, I love me hot Magane.
Okay. It's been 50-50 if people are excited about the British accents or not, so.
I am here for the accent. And look at how angry he is with them eyebrows. Ooh. Imagine him yelling at me with an accent. I couldn't take him seriously. Welcome to North Haven, England, where quite literally everyone talks like this. I mean, sure. Oh, so that's where we are. Jeez, we didn't even know where we were. She looks around, taking in her surroundings for the first time. She's not sure how she got here. Well, that's odd, but it doesn't matter anymore, does it? She's here now. You're not from here? Obviously. What gave it away? Yeah, like, okay. Your accent. Are you American? Guilty. When it's convenient. Oh, I like that answer. I might use that. He is so angry and he wants me to take him seriously, but I just cannot. He's such a baby. He's just a baby. Aww. You amuse me. Yeah. I definitely can't kill you now. Why not? 'Cause you're funny. You almost sound disappointed. Wait, did you want me to kill you? Is that what this was? Of course not. Oh, he's angry again. Of course not. But it doesn't matter what I want. You should do it anyway. Why? I don't want to. Yeah, like, I'm not understanding. Because we can't both walk away from this. It doesn't work that way. I say it does. Like, why are you arguing with me? Please go away. He rolls his eyes. Sorry, he's just so angry and it's so funny. How about this? If you don't kill me first, I'm going to stab you in the back as you walk away. You already tried that from the front and it didn't work, so you're gonna try from the back? I mean, if you want to hit it from the back, you are more than welcome to do so, but who am I to stop you? With that silly little kitchen knife? I've seen babies with stronger grips on their toys. Yo, we are reading this poor man for a fill. Meanwhile, I could kill you with minimal effort.
He likes being bullied, so.
Oh my God, is he a masochist? Oh my gosh. You're making him more attractive. I want him more now. Oh my gosh, I could snap your skinny little neck with my bare hands and not even break a sweat. Listen. Only that wouldn't be very fun now, would it? I don't kill as often as you may think, so I like to take pleasure in it when I do. You know what? Enjoy. Enjoy the little things in your unlife. I'd make it slow. Slice your neck, but keep the cut shallow enough that I have to suck the blood out. Ooh. Dastardly. I prefer to drink straight from the tap, you see. More intimate that way. Ooh. A purist. Okay. Once I've drained you, I'll dump your corpse behind one of these bins and skip town. By the time someone finds you, I'll be long gone. This is like a villain monologue, but I'm into it. Nobody will even know I was here. Yeah. How about you just walk away? Do what you want. There's no one left who would care enough to try and find me anyway. Well, I care. She recognizes the frustration in his eyes all too well. She's seen it countless times in her own reflection. Aw, a kindred spirits. We're both lonely people in this world. Aw. We could be friends. Aw. Well, no one will have to, as I keep saying, I'm not going to kill you. He hurries to object, but he lifts a finger, and that's enough to shut him up. And you can't kill me. You're bold, I'll give you that. But I don't think you could even kill the weakest of us. Jesus. Leave the man with a little bit of his dignity. Or not. Whatever. Just crazy work.
She just keeps going.
Right, like, the man is already down. You can stop. You are too weak. Jeez. She doesn't have to murder him. He's already been, like, killed. She killed a spirit. He's dead. It's okay. No, I see you exactly as you are. There's nothing to underestimate, especially in that blazer you're wearing, my guy. You're no threat to me. You're no threat to anyone. You want revenge, but for whatever reason, you can't kill the one you actually want dead. So you poured all your resentment into the first vampire you could find. Me, apparently. Maybe you thought I'd be an easy kill. Maybe you really thought you could do it. But if I had to guess, I think you knew you would fail. I think you wanted to die. Oh, poor baby. I imagine you've changed your mind by now. Staring death in the face, you're no longer so tough. Still, your pride prevails, so even if anything I just said happened to be true, you'd never admit it. Only stubborn. Aww. Don't drop the weapon. Just put it back in your pocket. He's not weak because he feels fear, or because he still looks at her like she's a person deserving of empathy, or worse, sympathy. He's weak because he was born that way. Yikes. Cersei was much stronger when she met the one who made her. Her maker had spent an eternity mastering the art of pretending to be something he'd never be again. Yet, when she laid eyes on him, she'd still seen what he really was. Can I click that? Oh, I can.
Yeah, we have a glossary. Yeah.
Yes, a clickable glossary. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it when I can just click the word and it takes me to the glossary. Streamline it, please.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually have all terms unlocked. That's interesting.
Huh. Interesting. I can learn the secrets early.
How dare you!
A monster. But even knowing that, she'd still lost to him. She'd still been too weak. Not anymore, though. If you'd like, I could teach you. Seeing his confusion, she elaborated. You would teach me how to kill your own kind? I mean, yeah, it's fun. Why not? Right. Like, I love how me and Cersei are on the same page. Like, why not? They're not me. No matter how much of an idiot you think I am, surely you don't think I'd believe that's a genuine offer. I mean, what do I have to lose if you kill another vampire?
She's bored enough. I mean, why not? Why not kill some people?
Right, I'm not doing anything. It's fine. You're kind prey on the weak, but you're loyal to your own. Even I know that much. Where are you getting your information from? He's not wrong. Contrary to popular belief, most vampires are social creatures. They thrive when they are together. In theory, at least, reality is more complicated. It's frowned upon, I know, but I don't mind offending people. Okay, nice. Okay. So, I don't know a whole lot about Interview with a Vampire, so forgive me if I say something out of place, but did you draw inspiration from that a little bit when making the story? Since Cersei is a vampire, did you draw inspiration from other vampire media when crafting the story? I guess this is a question for Clara, but...
Yeah, I actually can answer that because she's answered it before. Yes, she has, and she also has watched Interview with the Vampire, so there is inspiration from that. She does consume a considerable more vampire media than I do.
Yeah, because, like, this kind of jaded vampire was given a little Lestat vibe for a second. I was like,
Oh, are we talking about Interview with the Vampire?
Oh, you came back
Yes.
just in time. I was asking, were there inspirations from different vampire media, particularly Interview with a Vampire, which I only know so much about. Just like how Cersei is interacting in this situation, it feels very much like she's lived long enough and she's kind of like, I got nothing else to do. Let's stir some stuff up.
Yeah, I don't know if Melli said, but like I'm a huge vampire fan. Yeah, so like Interview with the Vampire, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines. I just love a lot of like different vampire media, so I kind of combined everything that I liked from different things. But yeah.
But, ooh, okay, because even me, a complete uncultured swine, was able to kind of be like, huh, I feel like I've seen this in something before, vaguely.
Yeah.
But no, that's really cool. Okay. As a matter of fact, it might just be my favorite pastime. Same. So it's not just me. You're insufferable with everyone. You know what? If you were really so concerned about me killing you, you would not be so sassy. How dare you? But yes, I am. She offers her hand with a smile far too dangerous for anyone sensible to trust. What do you say? Do we have a deal? Only an idiot would strike a deal with a devil like you. Okay. You will yield one day. Don't worry. Or someone moderately desperate. A moderately desperate idiot, then. I love this bickering. I don't know why. I just want to break this man. Soon. Before I forget, what's your name? Edgar James Thorne. That's a mouthful. That sounds so pretentious. I agree. I love me and Cersei. We're on the same page. It's like, okay. I'm just going to call you Eddie, okay? Yeah, same. If you must. Oh, he likes it. What about you? What's your name? If I told you, would you even use it? Good point. No. That's a question. You don't sound very, sure of yourself. It's been a while since anyone has used her name, but she supposes it would be rude to withhold it from him now. They call me Cersei. So, may you. How old is Cersei? When was she turned? Is that a spoiler? Because that's a very specific name.
She's like a little under 100 years old. I believe she's in her 80s, 90s, roughly. So
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, Cersei is a very unique name. It's not very modern. When you've taught me all that you can, what's going to stop me from killing you? Absolutely nothing. Nothing but your own compassion. Right. Okay, Edgar, I see you. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. It's 1986. Okay. So, question. The game is set in the 80s. Why did you choose the 80s? I love the 80s. I love the aesthetic. I was born in the 90s, so I wasn't even a thought in the 80s. But it's a very specific period of time with its own aesthetic, vibe, and culture. What made that such an appealing setting for Burn the Midnight Oil?
I think one of the first things we said was because we wanted to have this like kind of supernaturals living amongst humans, and we were like, how do we do that in a realistic way if we've got modern technology around? And we were like, we don't want to deal with that, so let's pick a time before like phones and stuff were more common. And basically, I think we ended up just with the 80s because we liked aesthetics, I think. Yeah.
I kind of agree. I do like the idea of setting it in a time period where there isn't as much technology. So you're really focused on these in-person interactions with the characters. It's not the same vibe, but I'm reading a BL series that is set in 1995. And it's little things that we kind of take for granted that are commonplace in the story. Like, these characters, they keep meeting by chance, and at one point one of the characters is like, oh, I need to contact such and such to let him know that I'll pay for something he did, and he doesn't have a cell phone because in 1995 those were expensive. So he starts waiting around the area he first ran into the guy, hoping that he'll show up there again. And it was just so surreal. And they use like beepers and house phones and pay phones to contact each other, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's much more romantic. Also, like I feel like sometimes pulling out your cell phone texting is like, yeah.
we have access to
If you,
everybody all the time, and back then it was like
yeah,
you literally had to run into somebody.
if you know like the meme with the like two books, the thick one and the thin one, and it's like if character X had a gun, and this is like if like literally a lot of the plot, if these characters had phones and would be able to contact each other like all the time, and there were like video cameras everywhere, a lot of the plot just would not work. There's a lot based on the fact that they can't just, do a quick call and exchange some information with this person. It's just not possible, and that sets up restrictions that force them to do certain things or go to certain places and all of that.
Right. That's
Yeah.
valid. I really love the idea that they have to like literally go find each other, or they have to set a date to meet, a date and time. Because I used to have to do that as a kid. Like,
Mhm.
we would have to say,
Yeah.
if we were going
Yeah.
somewhere to meet up, if you couldn't make it, you would have to either hope that you caught them before they left their house by calling their house, or wait an appropriate amount of time for them to get to the place and then call the place.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out a design thing with Cersei. I really love that her palms, the palms of her hands, are lighter than the rest of her skin tone. A lot of times when I see characters of
Yeah.
color in games, the devs will just make the entire hand the same color. And I look at my hand every time
Yeah.
and I'm like, my palms are very pale. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen somebody with
Yeah.
dark palms before. Not saying it doesn't exist, but I don't think that's normal. So I really appreciate that
Yeah.
detail, because it's something that's often overlooked, especially when crafting characters of color. I can't tell you how many times I have played a game and I'm just like, why is the skin tone so flat? Why is everything the same color?
Yeah.
What are we doing? In her case, she's undead, so her skin tone being a little flat
Yeah.
makes sense. But it was a nice little detail I love. Also, I love the nails. They're very long and pointy. And is that a corset? Oh my god. Gosh, the figure. The girls
She's
are
stylish.
godly.
Yeah.
Oof. And the rubies? Ma'am. Ma'am, stop. No one could compete. Okay, given that she doesn't recognize him either, he's probably new. Okay, so we're trying to get in somewhere. What do they call you? Oh, wait. Vampire names. When a vampire is born, their maker, sometimes their clan, will grant them a new name. It's not only a sign that they have been reborn, but also a symbol that they have been embraced by their new kin. Interesting. So Cersei's not her real name then.
Yeah. She was given that name by her maker.
Interesting. My obvious next question is, what is her true name? But you're not going to tell me, because I'll just find out.
No.
He might not recognize her, but he'll definitely have been warned of her name. She thinks quickly. Donna? Like Donna Summers?
Yeah.
Was that really it?
Yeah.
That is so funny. It's not going to be on the list, but it doesn't need to be. That's what her talent is for. Oh, she has a special ability. Donna. 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 He flips through the guest list till he hits the bottom of the last page. Yeah, no Donna. He takes a more aggressive stance, but it's all bravado. He reeks of insecurity. You know what? I love a weak man. They are easily manipulated. She will gladly exploit that. Let's go. Oh, and the eyeshadow. Wow. I love her design. We have choices. It's been a while, hasn't it? I might be rusty. Ooh, we can seduce him, intimidate him, or persuade him. I'm gonna choose seduce. Why would I not choose seduce? We're gonna seduce him and watch it fail, but who knows? No, that's not the right strategy for this one. Wait, what?
I love it when people like immediately, oh no, I'm gonna seduce the guy, and the game like, no.
Yeah, everyone is picking it always, so she's like, no.
So funny. So
Oh my
funny.
gosh, how dare you? You can't fight against me. I control the game. Seduction might be a personal favorite of hers, but the method is a hit or miss when it comes to other vampires. Most vamps don't share her appetite for casual sex. That's interesting. Most simply can't be bothered. Without enough blood in your system, it gets quite dead down there. Okay. I'm gonna ask a question. Maybe inappropriate, may not be. Can a vampire get an erection? Logistically speaking. Because they don't have blood in their body. Yes?
Like, yes, not unintentionally.
No.
Blood has to be moved.
Okay.
If you romance Abraxas in the future, you'll see for yourself, kind of, a little bit. Yeah.
Would they need to be sucking on a person, filling their body with blood in order to make the necessary biological processes happening? Oh my god, I did it.
They just need to have, like, fed recently enough and, like, have enough still in their system. But, like, obviously, if they're with a human, maybe for some it's better, you know? But
Oh, true. They've got a blood supply right there. Because I've read other stories where vampires can't get it up because they don't have any blood in their body.
Yeah.
And that is
Yeah.
kind of a point of the narrative. I should intimidate him or persuade him. It's a safer bet. Okay. Well, thanks for telling me. I'm going to hazard a guess that the full game will not tell me that's a bad decision. It'll just let me do it and fail. But let's use persuasion. Oh, wow. The smile is terrifying and also hot. Aroused. I am aroused because I love seeing all the pearly whites, but also the fangs scare me a little bit. Like, maybe don't follow me. It's fine. Don't do it. It's okay. The glee. I don't know if I'm going to be seduced or murdered. That's the thing. It's like that disconnect. I don't know if I'm in danger or friendly. Okay. I'm not one of your every night patrons. I've been personally invited by your boss. Okay, his boss. The bouncer shuffles his feet, red eyes running over her form. When Cersei smiles, he nervously smiles back. You're certainly his type. Oh, excuse you. Still, I can't let you in on your word alone. If you wait here, I'll quickly confirm with Nisha. Okay. Ooh, that smirk. Yeah, you're in danger. You should trust me. I have no reason to lie to you. Are we using our persuasion? Right. Ooh. So other vampires are susceptible to vampire talents then. Interesting. That was easy. Compulsion isn't mind control. She can't force people to entirely transgress their own nature. It simply sways people in certain directions. Different methods, seduction, intimidation, persuasion, work on different people. Okay. The weaker their will, the further she can push them. With enough practice and the right target, you can convince someone to do almost anything. Now, may I come in? What? Oh yeah, of course you can. Okay, do vampires have to be invited into places here? Or they can just do whatever they want?
They can do whatever they want, yeah.
Love that. Sorry about that.
Like, if she's a detective, it would make it so difficult, you know? Yeah.
She wouldn't be able to do her job if she can't go into the building to talk to the people.
I mean, maybe she likes the added difficulty level. That could be a thing.
Yeah.
She gets even more bored.
That's why she has Edgar. Sends him in first.
Oh yeah. And then he can invite her in. That's how that works.
Oh, that would be kind of funny. Like, Edgar's like, you just keep me around so you can get inside a building. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. The only sanctuary in the city for creatures of the night. Okay. I love that it says Fang on the back wall. Since the 70s, Elysium's been an Epicurean haven for vamps to gather and feast without repercussion. Some of them are natural masochists, taking pleasure in being fed on. Others are only here to make some good money. You know? Most are here for both, and a select few loonies come here with dreams of one day becoming vampires themselves. There's always one. Like, I'm good, thanks. I don't want to be a vampire. Okay, this pose is intentional, and I love that it like makes the girls look extra prominent. Perfect character design. To my knowledge, few, if any, have yet had the honor of experiencing the change. It's nearly been a year since Cersei last set foot in Elysium. One quick look around promptly reminds her why she's been avoiding the hellhole. Nothing's changed. Everything's exactly the same. Cersei inhales her stale lungs, breathing in the irresistible saccharine scent of blood. The familiarity should comfort her. In a city that's rapidly changing, more so now than ever, Elysium's been one of her only constants. But it gets so damn boring. Among the 40 to 50 something vamps who permanently reside in North Haven, Cersei can count on one hand which ones aren't regulars at Elysium. They're a tight-knit group who come here night after night to dance, drink, and smooch. She looks so disgusted. As for what brings Cersei herself here tonight, the same reason she always comes to Elysium. She's looking for someone. Okay, who are we looking for? It's a client picture. Okay, a blonde guy, cute enough if you're in his age group, with baby blue eyes and a smile that's up to no good. Basically, I'm looking for a less alive person of this guy. Cool. I hope we get to see him. Either our intel was off and he's not here yet, or like most of us, he's taken on a different look in his new life, which, if I'm undead, I'm gonna change my look up, so valid. For now, she should find someone who might have a better idea of where she can find him. Find Nisha, find Lazarus.
So for this choice, I do recommend finding Lazarus just because Nisha's sprite hasn't been implemented yet. So you do get to see an extra character if you go. Yeah.
You also get the guy everyone is screaming about. So. Yes, we have equally many unhappy people about the main characters not being dateable, probably, as people unhappy that he isn't dateable.
You're kidding me!
They are very angry. Everyone wants the DLC.
The slow pan. He's called by more than one name. You're kidding me. The Prince of Elysium. Asshole. You know what? I cannot fix him. I want him to ruin me. Forget it. Dickhead. I love it. I love him already. Occasionally, Laz, but only by those who've had the misfortune or pleasure, reviews vary, of being part of his inner circle. Say Laz. To Cersei, he's just Lazzy, former fling, current pain in the... Wait, this is our ex? Oh my god.
That's why everyone is like, make him a DLC, please.
Oh my god, he is so pretty. And how low those pants are. Stop. What you mean I can't date this one? Seriously? Don't give him a sprite if I can't have him. This one gonna ruin my whole life. And I would let him.
But you just wait until we implement Nisha.
Oh my god. I love when a character could ruin my entire life. Eventually her eyes have nowhere to go but Lazarus. I have run into an ex like this before and I agree. I don't want to see you either. Like, I'm only here because I need something. Like, oh hey babe. No, don't even. Just, give me the thing so I can leave. Thanks. Oh my god. He's sprawled out on that gaudy overpriced sofa he loves to death. I wish I could see it. I'd pay good money to see it. Watching her with a look that says he hasn't decided if he should be furious or aroused by her unwelcome appearance. Stop. Stop. She almost understands why he captured her interest in the first place. You know what? Everybody makes a mistake at least once, okay? The true test of growth is not falling back into the same trap again. Who cares what he looks like? Look away. He's got those sad, coked up eyes teenage girls like to fantasize about. Not coked up. In another life, he could have been a famous rock star. I mean, he still can. His gaunt face and cocksure grin would have been plastered all over the city, on billboards and magazine covers, and as a drunken tattoo on some poor college girl's ass. I can only imagine it. You know what? Honestly, he might already be on somebody's ass. You know, the game's been out for a week.
That's true.
He might already be a tattoo.
Someone took inspiration.
Right. Who knows? Let's see. But he's not completely useless. You just have to approach him the right way. Let him talk. Get the first word. Ooh. Okay. Do I think he's the type that likes to talk, or is he the type that likes a challenge? Chat, what are we doing? Chat, are we gonna let him talk, or are we going to get the first word in? I'm leaving the choice up to you guys because I clearly can't be trusted. Or not. Y'all can take your sweet time. It's fine. I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards... We have two conflicting answers. Somebody said let him talk, and then somebody said get the first word in. We're here for info, right? I said get straight to the point, or he may yap. Okay, let's get the first word in. I bet he's a yapper. I think he is. All right, we're gonna get the first word in. Cersei starts talking before he's even sat up. Don't you get sick of talking like that? Like what? Oh, the pout. She mimics his ridiculous accent. What kind of accent is it? Is it another British accent?
I used to imagine him putting on like a really fake American accent, but
I'm gonna now ask you to read that line the way it's
oh
supposed to go.
no.
I have to hear it now. I must hear it. I don't think I can do it justice. I want to hear it now.
I feel like we should leave that to imagination. Yeah, I feel like I'll ruin him for everyone, you know.
That's the point. You ruined him. I want to hear it. You want me to give you my worst American accent? A Cali accent for sure. Like, I don't think I can do it. That's the problem. Of course, Lazarus responds by exaggerating it even more. Good God. Okay, this is a perfect time for a question for the devs. Are you planning to have voice acting in the game?
We talked before that partial voice acting or something would be super cool, but like it feels like too much to take on, like with everything else that we already have planned. So like if we ever were to consider it, it would be something to like add after the base game is done. But yeah.
I only asked because I would love to have a voice actor read that particular line. That's it.
Yeah, no, me too.
You know you like it, baby. Ew. No, I don't. Yeah, exactly. Same reaction. Ew. You know I prefer it if you called me a bitch. Agreed. Like, anything but baby. Ew. I'm not that much of a dick. Are you sure? Oh, the pout. The pout. And the makeup around the eyes? Yo, it's like, it's bleeding, leaking. I say, you know, you like it, baby. Oh my God. That would be awful. Then invite me to sit if you're such a gentleman. He pretends to hesitate, but he's so impatient he can't maintain the charade for any longer than a second. Whatever, you're already here. Okay, thanks. You can't see the way I just rolled my eyes. This man is a menace. Go on, beautiful, have a seat. Ugh. Now I don't want to, just because you told me to. As petty as ever, aren't you? Me, petty? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure you don't. Was the snoo at least good? Because I could not be in a room with this man for longer than 5 seconds without trying to strangle him. But then again, Lazarus will be into it, I bet. I'm looking for someone. I'm sorry, he's French. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It all makes sense now. No wonder. Lazarus cranes his head back and groans. Of fucking course you are. Who's the unlucky man this time? None of your business. Who says it's a man? Oh, that part. You're wearing that sadistic smile you only put on when you're about to torture some poor bastard. Listen. She fishes out the photograph from her bustier, pretending she doesn't notice how his eyes shamelessly linger on her cleavage. She did that on purpose. I don't know what they call him, but I hear he's a fangling. Apparently, he's been seen around Elysium the past few nights. Is that supposed to mean anything to me? Okay. Somebody's jealous. He's one of your patrons, you tell me. Lazarus squints at the picture. Ooh, those eyes are beautiful. Stunning. Oh, this picture better be fucking ancient. Oh no. Kid has no style at all. He'll look totally out of place at Elysium. I'm not here for your opinion on his abysmal sense of fashion. Do you know him or not? He squints harder. Yeah, no. I've got no clue who this is. Okay. And thank fuck for that. I get nauseous just looking at him. Are you serious? That's what you're focused on right now? What do you want me to lie? Kid's got an unfortunate face. Wow. They are so mean. He turns away from the photo like it's offended him. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, you know. I actually suspect I'm allergic to the anesthetic. I would like to leave now. He's hot, but nothing else. The minute Lazarus opens his mouth, I'm done. Cersei rolls her eyes, stashing the picture back inside her bustier. Anyway, thank you. Anyway, you know very well it's Nisha's job to keep track of who comes and goes. I've got more important shit to do. Like what? Oh my god. Like drinking yourself to death over and over again? Lazarus rolls his eyes at the question. They both know why he feels the need to drink as much as he does. Nisha loves responsibility. I don't. That's why we're perfect partners. Okay. Remind me, what do you contribute to this partnership? Okay, sure. Like what? Like, you know what? Nothing comes to mind at this moment, but I'm sure there's something. That's a shame when you don't even know what you contribute to this partnership. Like, sir, why are you here? Which isn't much. What do you mean isn't much? It's his right hand, Nisha, a human who manages everything. Wait a minute, Nisha's human? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I don't know. I thought Nisha was a vampire. Now I really want to know what Nisha looks like. Huh.
Well, soon.
Soon we will see. You'd miss me too much if something happened to me. I don't think so. You know what? I would smash one more time, make a horrible decision because why not? Just because I ran into him and then go about my business. But Cersei, I hope you're stronger than me. Care to find out who's right? He downs the rest of his drink, at the same time gesturing for another with his free hand. One of the donors on standby slices her palm, dripping fresh blood into a clean glass. Ah! No! I'm squeamish. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could be a vampire. I don't like blood. At all. For you, master. Ooh. Ah. I don't like it. No. He accepts it without even glancing at the woman, who obediently scuttles back to her corner of the room. Ah! Same, Cersei, same. Can we be honest, Cersei? Come on, let's be honest. You're a smart woman. You already knew I wouldn't know him. Ugh. Are you serious right now? Are you trying to imply that I wanted to see you? I mean, I did, but I didn't. I would never admit it to you. Why come to me? Ugh. In all honesty, she's not sure. It's definitely not because she missed him. Lazarus has a way of crawling under her skin that makes her feel alive again, but she's never been a masochist. That's an interesting way to describe that. Maybe she was hoping he'd be the cure to the chronic boredom haunting her as of late. Could that be it? How naive of me. Elysium hasn't changed since she was last here, and the same goes for Lazarus. He puts on a good show with his theatrics, but he is just as permanent as the rest of them. Oh, we can smash? Wait, can we smash? Because I'm down for making a poor decision right now.
You can try. You can try.
Let's do it. Want to sleep with me tonight? She says the most inappropriate thing that comes to mind first. Want to sleep with me tonight? The face. Nah. The disrespect. You could at least pretend to consider it. Now it's awkward. Hey, if it were up to me alone, you would never leave my bed. Oh. Don't tease me with a good time. You're the one who doesn't actually want it. You're just looking for a night's distraction. Yes, and I'm not gonna be your distraction again. Don't invite me to your bed unless you're planning to let me stay. You know what? I gotta give Lazarus some respect for having self-respect.
Yeah. They both have a tiny bit of self-respect when it comes to each other.
Because he easily could have just been like, yeah, sure, let's go, let's smash. But he's like, you just want to fling. Like, I'm not here for that. Unless you want me to be here for a long time, nah, I'm good. There you go again. Assuming what I do or do not want. Why not listen to the words coming out of my mouth instead? That part. Because your lips can lie, but your heart can't. Here it comes. Oh God. Lazarus' signature look. The tragic fucking puppy dog eyes. Oh my God, it's so cute. What a plushie. Of just that expression. You forget I know your heart. Ugh. Oh, bite me. Ooh, kinky. Of course. Is this foreplay? She stands up, more than ready to get the hell out of here. Lazarus chucks his glass aside and leans forward, reaching out. Do not touch me. Ooh, sassy. And stops right before their fingers can brush. I wasn't going to. He reclines again, hand raised in mock peace. Look, it's no secret I have a soft spot for you. I have always been lenient when it comes to your hobbies. What? But I'm still running a business here. Elysium's clientele have certain expectations when it comes to safety, so I can't let you prance in here as you wish and murder one of them on a whim. Haven't we already been over this? I feel like we have. More than once, the conversation tends to end in her favor. Who said anything about murder? Do I look fucking stupid to you? Exactly. Like, having an argument with somebody who knows you, you're never going to win, fam. Like, what are you doing? He's like, okay, sure. Fine. Who says I need your permission to kill him? Don't worry. I am under no impression that words alone would be enough to stop you. You respond far better to other methods. What kind of methods? Is that a threat? What? No. What? No. If I say it is, will you leave without killing my customer? No. I'll just kick you in the balls first. Hey! Go for it, Cersei. He is into it. Kinky little freak. Right, you're disgusting. Ew. Baby, you know your threats always turn me on. I can't. Why is he like this? Why am I into it? Lazarus straightens in his seat, as much as his permanently inebriated state allows him to. So, vampires can get drunk. Can they stay drunk? Or is it like a Superman situation where he can only get drunk on a planet with a red sun?
He has to pretty much like constantly be drinking in order to stay drunk. But yeah.
Oh, so that means he must just be like pumping it straight into his veins. Goodness. Oh, secondary question. If the human that you drink from is drunk, will their status effect transfer over to you through the blood or nah?
Yeah, but like you would have to drink like a lot of blood to get like wasted. But yeah.
Huh. Okay, interesting. Okay. Thank you. Look, I don't give a shit what my clients get up to outside of Elysium, but inside my club, murder kind of sucks for business. But you don't want to have that Fangling as one of your patrons anyway. He's bottom of the barrel scum who preys on vulnerable women, escorts, and the homeless, and whomever else he's decided won't be missed. Oh. Is he wrong in thinking that? Fam. Seriously? Wow. Just one kick, please. Can we kick him in the balls, please? Keep your fangs to yourself, little bat. Oh, not a pet name. How dare you? I'm not saying I agree with his choice of sustenance, but I'm sure we can both see where his reasoning comes from. Or are you going to pretend he's the only vamp in North Haven to prey on the most vulnerable? As Lazarus gets more agitated, his real accent starts to slip through. We cannot all be like you, mon coeur. I did it. We cannot all be bothered to pretend like we can be friends with our food. Interesting. Cersei curls her lip at the snub. Sides, if I start judging all our patrons based on their conduct outside of Elysium, I won't have any customers left. Well, before you suggest that could be a good thing, consider this. Without an endless legal supply of fresh blood, who do you think all the hungry vamps in the city are going to feed on? So, are vampires known to humans on a larger scale? And is it kind of like...
No.
Okay, so it's not a True Blood situation.
They don't know. No.
Okay.
Like amongst the supernaturals, what they've agreed upon in North Haven specifically.
Got it. Yeah, he is making sense. She hates it when he does. It's only a matter of time before he attacks one of your donors. Now that makes him pause. Lazarus has never tried to hide his lack of love for humans, but he does care for the well-being of his donors. Who knows if it's out of genuine empathy, hidden somewhere deep inside that dead heart of his, or if it's just because them dying would be an inconvenience, but he tries to keep them out of harm's way. That's nice, I guess. That would be bad for business. You got a particular reason to believe he would do that? Call it a bat's intuition. Oh, that's cute. Or just common freaking sense, but Laz has never listened to that, so... Intuition? Huh. I've listened to your intuition before. It's gotten me into trouble one too many times to count. But it's also saved your ass plenty of times, hasn't it? Oh my god, I love their banter. I guess. Alright. Say I believe you. I still can't ban the Fangling unless he's actually broken one of Elysium's rules. It'd make me look bad. Okay, then force him to make a bad decision. But if you leave him be and he hurts one of your donors, you look even worse. Yes, a conundrum. It never fails to irritate her. Aw. Okay, how about this? If he really is just some nobody Fangling, I could hypothetically turn a blind eye. Like he believes himself. Some people are simply too unimportant to be remembered when they're gone. Don't do whatever you're gonna do anywhere near here, though. Don't want Orion and his circus coming here to snoop around. Who's Orion? Or even worse, that lilac-eyed bastard you're so fond of. Wait, is that the guy, the other one? The white-haired love interest? What is it, Iridium?
Yeah. No, Araxus. Eridus? Am I saying that right, Melody? Yeah.
I was so far off, it's crazy. But I had the vision of the character in my head. I just could not remember the name. But of course, I can be discreet. Just make sure your sycophants know I've got permission to roam Elysium freely for the night. I'll let the staff know to send the Fangling your way if they see him, but be quick about it. Makes people nervous to see North Haven's biggest vampire slayer loitering around. Not a vampire slayer who's a vampire. Yeah, I wouldn't want you around either. She's already said more than she wants to, but of course, Lazarus Lazarus isn't done yet. He has to have the final word. Of course he does. Anytime I don't see you for a while, I forget how infuriating you can be. You're welcome. That look of pure, unadulterated affection. Ah, gross. It's insanely sexy. Please let me leave. You're repulsive. Have I ever told you that? More than once. Gets me rock hard every time. I can't. Oh my god. He's a menace. Don't worry. You don't need to like me back. I enjoy the violent sadness your revulsion brings me. He's a mess. Because Lazarus loves to wallow. It's all he ever does. He'd done it even during their entire thing together, whatever it'd been. I really would love a side story of like whatever their relationship was. I just want to see it. Like maybe a webcomic or like a quick little fic of just like one moment of their relationship, because it has to have been toxic and messy, but it probably worked in like the weirdest way.
We might get some little tidbits, so.
Ooh, I can't wait. Cause like, I know he's not an option, but like, I just want to see it. I just want to know. I'm nosy like that. Aw, love's just not for me. You say that now. I'm sorry for the way things ended. I should have appreciated you more. Oh, no, absolutely not. We're not doing this. We're broken up. Please stop. No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. No, I'm sorry. I should have been better. Please leave. It's the same speech every time. No. You were right to break up with me. Ah, please stop. Nope. Nope. I don't care. I don't care that you have regrets. Please keep them to yourself. Won't you let me be yours again? Absolutely not. Desperation is not sexy. Please go away. Yeah, absolutely not. Silence. Oh, please. Who is he trying to pretend she is? The bigger person? Exactly. You cannot seriously want that. I want you all the time, Cersei. I always have. Ooh, gross. No, you don't. Please stop. We were awful together. With or without you, I'm a poor excuse for a man. We might as well be awful together. Y'all cannot see the blank stare that I have right now. The 1,000-yard stare. Like, sir, are you kidding me? This is not it. This is not the time. If you wanted some type of connection, then you should have said yes to sleeping together. I want nothing else from you but physical. Like, please. Stop. What is this? Emotion BS. Ew. Where's your sense of shame? Exactly. Shame? The fuck would I need that for? Clearly, you have none of it. She had the whole kettle. Right. Shame is a disease. All it does is stop you from going after what you really want. I can't. Please stop. Maybe what we want isn't what's best for us. When has either of us ever cared what's best for us? Yeah, clearly I dated you. Her skin crawls under his intense stare. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a good picture of Cersei from just this interaction. Cersei is very relationship adverse. The minute somebody starts catching real feelings, sis is like, this was fun. I'm gonna go over here. Thank you very much for your time. Can't be here for this. Those pesky feelings, you can keep those to yourself. Like, no thank you. Because, oh my god, that took me out so quick. It was like, I love you, I adore you, let's get back. No, absolutely not. You tried it. Please don't do that again. It's pathetic, it's sad. Okay. Her skin crawls. Yeah, mine too. Whatever. I've got a fangling to catch. Very well. See you in a few months, I guess. Is he gonna watch me leave? Because please don't. Lazarus doesn't try to hold back this time. She leaves, doesn't try to hold her back. She leaves feeling more disappointed than she deserves to. Why? She should have known tonight wouldn't be any different. She's not sure why she even wanted it to be. Well, that was an interaction that I will never be able to forget. Thank you. Apparently, they call him Seth. One of Laz's lackeys picked his name up from Nisha. Moments later, Cersei finds Seth loitering near the stage. Okay. She was right to assume that he's changed since the photograph. He's at least a few years older, though still young enough to have just graduated university. He's shaved off the baby fat and grown a mediocre mustache. Ooh, that's sad. But the cheeky smile he shoots her way is identical to the one in the picture. For a split second, Cersei hesitates. He still looks so young, so full of life, even in death. Then she remembers what he's done. She remembers the women he's hurt. She remembers he deserves this. Hey. He's grinning from ear to ear, a little too brightly for someone who's supposed to be dead as she closes in. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I don't think we saw this bit of her outfit. I love the roses.
Yeah.
Does it matter? You're welcome to call me whatever you want. The wink.
Honestly, Seth is like the one character that I hate the most in the entire game.
Seems sleazy.
And then we got the sprite, and I was like, yeah, no, now he's worse.
Oh my god, is the sprite in the demo?
Not yet.
Not yet,
yeah.
no. But maybe that's a good thing, you know?
He's bad. He's bad. I hate him.
Okay. I'm mentally preparing myself for this. Oh, we can kill him on screen. Perhaps he's merely deferring to her as an older vampire, or he simply can't help his excitement at a woman showing interest in him first. Ew. Either way, she smiles, deciding there's no point in wasting time. Seduction has always come easiest for her. You should come somewhere with me, somewhere more private. No, thank you. Seth lunges at the opportunity without reservation. Sure, when? I can go anytime. Now? Where to? Ooh, and he's super eager. The desperation makes you look weak. Come with me. She slips a hand into his and guides the overly eager vamp through the crowd. The bouncer who almost didn't let her in earlier still guards the entrance. He doesn't say anything when he sees them, simply watching as they disappear down the dark tunnel. When they get out of the tunnel, Cersei leads Seth through the streets with confidence, knowing exactly where to bring him. It's where he met Eddie for the first time. It's where I met Eddie for the first time 20 years ago. I spared his life that night, but I've ended many lives there since to make up for it. Not to make up for it. Seth doesn't shut up once. I've never been with a vamp before. Is it better than sex with humans? Shouldn't we get some blood first? Oh my god. This child. He enjoys the sound of his own voice too much. Not even once does he question her silence. All right, here we go. Please, let's kill him. Seth looks around with a frown. You want to do this here? Wouldn't a nice girl like you prefer a hotel? And who's paying for it? Not a girl. Seth's jaw drops stupidly. You mean? I was referring to my age. Oh, yeah, of course not. I'm sure you are. I'm sorry, what? I'm sure you're experienced? What is happening? Anyway, I'd invite you back to mine, but I don't have a place yet. What do you mean you don't have a place? Just rolled into North Haven the other night. Still getting my shit sorted out. That's horrible. Seems it's just the two of us here. And he's back to being excited. Oh, you dirty girl. Ew! I don't like him.
If you thought Laz was bad.
This is worse. Laz was at least cute. This one is like, oh, you dirty girl. No! You got a kink for doing it outside? Ew. Yeah, gross. You picked a great spot then. No way anyone will find us here. Sure. As long as we're on the same page. Oh, yes. Get him, grabbing him by the throat and shoving him up against the wall. Yes. He doesn't need air to survive, but he's forgotten that in his panic. He gasps desperately, clawing at the hand wrapped tight around his neck. Cersei stares into his eyes the entire time. Get him, girl. She doesn't want to miss the moment the fight leaves him. The moment he realizes he doesn't stand a chance. Yes, let's go. She's older. She's stronger. She's going to kill him. I love it. She's going to fucking kill him. Yes, I'm here for it. Murder him. Rip him limb from limb, sis. Don't beg. She only notices he's crying when a stray tear hits her skin. Are you crying? Are your tears supposed to sway me? Typical. When threats don't work, they always resort to begging. Please don't. I know. I don't know what I've done to piss you off, but... She can feel the joy seeping out of her as Seth's crying grows louder. She forgot how annoying it can be to kill fanglings. That's why you gotta do it quick. They're too sensitive. Whether it's pain or pleasure, they feel everything too strongly. That's why they don't last long without an older vampire to guide them in their first year. Leave them to their own antics and they'll fuck like rabbits and die like cattle. Ooh. Okay, I love the writing in this game. Why are you doing this to me? Because you're a horrible person. Quit wailing and I'll get to that part. It's a little hard not to wail when you're about to kill me, be sure. Okay, sir. If you got enough breath to argue with me, then I don't know what to tell you. She lifts her chin, daring him to speak another word. I'm waiting. Ooh. Perfect. Listen, I think we both can agree you've been stupid. Least you could have done is be more careful with where you take your meals. Not eating as many sheep from the same pen. Then maybe no one would have noticed. But no, on top of that, you were childish enough to play with your food and leave evidence behind. Like, come on. She sees the exact moment her words start to seep into his dumb little brain. The games you like weren't very fun for your playmates, were they? Oh my god, the lifeless eyes. He's about to get murdered, like, brutally. Of course you liked that they didn't like it, didn't you? Oh no. We stand consent in this house, friend. That's what this is about? They were fucking into it. No, they weren't! And you talk like you've been touching them. Or I've been touching them. What? That doesn't make it better. I'm not sick. My mom taught me better. Are you sure? Uh-huh. So she warned you not to stick your dick where it's unwanted, but she forgot to tell you not to eat people. That part. Don't bother denying it. You torture them, Seth. You snack on their flesh while they still breathe. So what if I like to steal a bite? What? Their blood is good enough to drink, but their flesh is too dirty for us? I love that cannibalism is frowned upon even amongst vampires.
They're like, that's too far.
Right, like there are levels to this. We need the blood to survive. You don't need to nom on them.
I just really need to point this out because I think it's always a fun detail. Like vampires do need to do everything, you know, like consciously, right? As just explained, they don't need to breathe. They don't need to blink either. And Cersei stops for this scene. And I love it because she's just staring at you permanently.
Right, but oh my god, it's such a good detail to add in. Because like, he's not even worth the like pretense. It's like, no, you're trash. So I want you to be fully terrified, just like your victims were when I take you limb from limb. Like, not every vampire's tried meat once. How do you know that? Oh my god. And like I already told you, they fucking enjoyed it. Nobody enjoys having a bite taken out of them. Like, Sir. Her fingers twitch, her grip on his throat threatening to tighten. Did they tell you that before or after you drained and defiled them? I'd ask them personally, but last I checked, the dead don't talk. Ooh. Well, with the exception of us. Why does it even matter? Aren't we the same? No. Very different. I have standards. You don't. No. Then you should know. It isn't fair to judge me. Yes, it is. We're fucking vampires, apex predators, top of the food chain, and that is your problem right there. No reverence for the craft, for who you are, for what you do, like none of that. You're just not a good person. Right. I am definitely not like you, fam. Who cares what happens to the cattle? Excuse me. Ooh, I hate it here. Can you get any more cliche? See, that's the problem with vampires like yourself. You have no regard for consequences. You think that just because you can, you should. Well, let me clue you in on a little secret. The sound effects! Yo! She's actually strangling him! You shouldn't have. Oh! Okay. I know I'm supposed to be terrified, but Cersei's a baddie. I'm kind of into this feral look. I'm into it. Release him? What if I don't want to? You've got to be kidding me. Release him. I will not repeat myself. Okay, who is this? There's only one vampire in this city who would dare order Cersei around like that. Oh, God. Oh, it's Araxus. Okay, first and foremost, I love how, like, straight their back is. It makes their chest feel more full. This is not one to be messed with. Like, this is daddy. Oh my gosh. This is your final warning. Miss Cersei. Oh, not Miss. Ooh, yikes. I strongly recommend you heed it. Ooh, yes, sir. Okay, tell me a little bit about Araxus, since we got another love interest on screen.
I mean, I think we should find out as we play, but you know, he is essentially the captain of the supernatural secrecy force in Northaven, and they're a little bit different from the supernatural crime division, which is where Dante works, in that they're less focused on solving crime and more focused on just covering stuff up and kind of brushing it under the rug a bit. In order to protect the existence of supernaturals from becoming like common knowledge to humans. And he has beef with Cersei for reasons.
The best kind of beef. The best kind.
As if playing nice with you has ever done anyone any good. Oh. How would you know? You've never tried. Oh. You're trying to distract me, but your efforts are in vain. Tonight, I have even less patience for your antics than usual. So, we've never smashed, is what I'm gathering here. Not without us trying.
No.
We've tried, though. I'm sure we've shot our shot. And Araxus shut that down, but... I see. This is our unicorn. Seth is under the protection of the supernatural secrecy force. If you harm as much as a hair on his head, you will be in defiance of North Haven's supernatural law. Well, why? Why is he under protection? What does he know? Purely out of childish spite, she considers plucking a hair from Seth's head just to prove a point. I would do it. I would so do it. It'll grow back in a second. Right. Release him. Let me handle him. Can I watch? Like, just for a second. Meh, it's not as if this would be my first crime. I've broken at least 2 laws just tonight. This is a serious matter. Okay. How serious are we talking? I cannot say much. Just know that Seth is our only witness to an important investigation. He's like, I am? Shut up. Nobody's talking to you. The adults are talking. Right. In her surprise, Cersei drops Seth on his behind. Seth scrambles to his feet, running to hide behind Araxus's imposing frame. Of course he does. It's hard to tell, but beneath that thick jacket, Araxus is hiding almost 6 feet and 5 inches of lean muscle. I'm sorry, for real? So he's a tree that we could climb. Okay. If only he'd use all those muscles for something productive, like throwing me around a bedroom. I love Cersei so much. Me and Cersei, I want this man to fling me around a room, like bend me all kinds of ways, please. But I digress. No, continue. Normally, no self-respecting vampire would run into an SSF agent for help, but Seth either doesn't know that or, no, he definitely has no respect for himself. Follow me. One of my agents is waiting for us around the corner. Hey, where do you think you're going? I'm not done with you. Araxus answers without pause. Oh, okay. I'm not. I fail to see how that's my problem. I'm getting this like rivals / enemies to lovers kind of vibe, and I'm here for it. This is gonna be so messy, and I want this. I want all of them, actually. I don't think I've met one I don't like thus far. Araxus couldn't look more bored if he tried. It's infuriating how he always carries himself with perfect poise, even as his shoulders hang heavy with guilt he thinks no one can see. Oh, what have you done in your past, Araxus? You got guilt. What'd you do? Were you a former criminal? I bet it's something like super dark. Unlike the rest of his good-for-nothing squad, Araxus has never, not even once, flinched in the face of her wrath. But there's always a time for first. Collaborate? You want me to show you how to collaborate? It's a CG! Also, I love how she's like barely coming up to his chin and she's yelling at him with all this like audacity.
He is huge.
It's like she's a little chihuahua yelling.
I say about his height.
Yeah.
She's so tiny. He's even rolling his eyes. Go fuck yourself. For real. Got the finger all the way in his chest. Not even a flinch. I'm sorry. Very mature. You know what? Mind your business. You are more than welcome to waste my time any other night, Miss Cersei. Just not this one. He tries to sidestep her, but she follows, blocking his path. Don't pretend you're above this. He's very much above you. You love arguing with me. Does he? That's why you're always in my business, messing with my work. His brows furrow. It's the only hint that her words have affected him in any way. Maybe he is into it. I am not in your business. You're in mine. Okay, you know what? Semantics. Right, sure. That's why I stalked you here. Oh, wait. That wasn't me. That was you. Please. I did not stalk you. Then how'd you find us? Coincidence? You're a liar and a cheat. And he knows it. Look at his face. Coincidence? Seriously? That's the best you could think of? It isn't the first time you have brought prey to this alley. I was in the area looking for Seth and figured it would be worth a look. Are you kidding me? So you stalked me. So yes, it is nothing more than a coincidence that I found you. You planned this. This is planning. You just told me you had a motive and a plan. Are you kidding me? You have very different definitions of coincidence. Do you even know who you're protecting here? Do you know what this bastard does to his victims? He doesn't just drain them, he tortures them. He deserves worse than death. You're one to talk. You just tried to kill me. Shut up, Seth. Ain't nobody talking to you. He pushes out his chest. Not him trying to mimic Araxus. Please stop. You saw what she did. You saw everything, right, Captain? Not Captain. I can't with Seth. But Seth only gets louder. You did. You saw how this she-devil threatened me. That's attempted murder. If you're already dead, is it really attempted murder? What are you waiting for? Do your job and arrest her. Are you kidding me? Cersei doesn't rise to her own defense. There's no need, because she sees Araxus' response coming from a mile off. On what grounds? Exactly. Bro. What? I just told you she tried to murder me. That isn't something the SSF is concerned with. We cannot get involved every time there is a minor squabble between two supernaturals. But shut up. Like, I love it. You know you're in the wrong when Cersei and Araxus agree. Like, shut up. Oh my god. After a stony stare, Araxus is the first to break the tense silence. You have no authority here, Miss Cersei. Now go your way, and I'll go mine. The palm of his cold hand goes along the small of her back, gently pushing her aside. Then he grabs Seth by the elbow to drag him to the mouth of the alley. Oh, was that a gentle touch? Oh my gosh. What happens to him after you get what you need? We'll follow protocol and release him, and then I can kill him? I just gotta wait. But he's a criminal. Because he's predictable like that, Araxus just offers her the usual spiel. The SSF is a counterterrorism and intelligence agency. We investigate and neutralize supernatural threats for the greater good of society. Okay. We have neither the time nor the reason to chase down all the addicts, muggers, and vandals who haunt these streets. Oh my god. Even in a fantasy game, the cops are useless. What do you mean? We don't have the resources to catch everybody. You don't need the resources. You have one. Murder him. Or whatever it's called when you do it legally. But even if I wanted to do something, we have no case against him. Are you kidding me? I cannot abuse the law by detaining him without proof of his crime. Are you kidding me? My word is your proof. Have I ever lied to you before? That part. Oh my god. But I'm not lying this time. What do you mean, If you have proof that this vampire has violated supernatural law, you should gather your evidence and report it to the Supernatural Crime Division. They're still useless. FBI, cops, all of them. They're still useless. It doesn't matter what the label is. They're all useless. He's just a supernatural cop. Agent, whatever. He's still useless.
It's a topic. It's a topic in the plot.
Right, but I'm like, I love how the chat's like, well, actually, he's more of like the FBI. Like, I'm like, it doesn't matter. He's still useless.
No, you don't get it. They are extra useless. Yeah, they don't care as long as no human is aware of what's happening.
Right, like, he's just like, so I gotta throw a human in his way in front of you? Like, what if I set this up?
Yeah, then they would act, and that's about it.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, they don't do shit.
And if he is indeed guilty of the claims you make, I'll personally assure that he gets what he deserves. Well, again, can I watch? Like, now, will you please step aside and let me do my job? No. Fine. She's not going to report shit. By the time they get through the backlog to his file, Seth will already have fled the city. That part. She'll surrender him to SSF custody for now. There's no other option, but as soon as he's out of their sight... Why is he laughing? Bro, you are lucky that Araxus is the thing that is standing between you and me, because I would have taken you out in a heartbeat. How dare you laugh? Serves you right for Bro! I hope Araxus backhands him. Oh! Did he? Oh my god, please say he hit him. It It happened so fast, she almost misses it. The look of uncharacteristic rage on Araxus' face. Right, you do not use that language with a lady. What is wrong with you? Mind your tongue in the presence of a lady. What did I say? I freaking knew it. Okay, sorry. I got a little too excited about that, but oh my god. Yes. I'll take a detour. The nose will heal before we reach the office. Yes, my king, Abraxas. Listen, he didn't even let him finish the word. That was hot. And he's gonna take him a long way so his nose heals before they get to the office. I'm here for it. Hope your car crashes on the way. Can't. Sorry. Woo! Okay. I take it back. You know what? I take a little bit of it back. Abraxas is still useless, but I appreciate that he was willing to backhand that man before he could even finish his sentence. Thank you. Oh my god. For a split second, she thinks she sees the ghost of a smile grace his lips. Ooh. Okay, I really need to know this man's backstory now, because he was definitely into some shady stuff back in the day. Ain't no way. Great. Now I'm hallucinating. Girl, shut up. Good night to you, Miss Cersei. Oh, night. And he's gone.
Tiniest smile.
Aw. She doesn't watch them leave. She's too pissed to spend another second here. Oh my god! We're a bat! We are so cute! Aw, we're a cute little bat! Oh my gosh, this is our house? Miss Cersei, Miss Cersei, Miss Cersei. She transforms just in time to land on her feet inside. Who the hell does he think he is? A gentleman, okay? Jeez. Oh! I'm sorry. What is this? I knew Cersei was a baddie, but oh my goodness. Goodness. Regal, stunning, fabulous. Oh, the lace. I wasn't ready. Oh my god, she is really gorgeous. Why are fictional characters so hot? Somebody asked in the chat, is this game gonna be 18 plus? Very good question to ask.
No, but like, we've said like we would recommend it for like ages 17 and up because there's like some mature content, but there's nothing like explicit. But yeah.
Okay. It's accessible to everybody. But a little eye candy like this for us too. Aw. Wait, so she does have a reflection. Sometimes I wish the myths were true and vampires didn't have reflections. Okay. When she sees herself in the mirror, she can never resist picking her appearance apart. Aw. Okay, that sucks. Even as a vampire, you know, you still have that view of your own body and that desire to nitpick. Aw. Honey, you're gorgeous. You're beautiful. I don't know who needs to tell you that, but I will. The black hair, she's frantically restyles with every change of the seasons. The body that stopped aging the year she thinks she turned 22, only a few days short of 23. Oh, that sucks. She tries to carry herself to show she's older than she looks, but staring herself down in the mirror, she can't help feeling hopelessly young. You know, that's also another thing. I mean, she's not, what's homie's name from Interview with a Vampire? I can't remember her name right now. But she was turned as a little girl.
Claudia?
Yes. At least she's an adult. But also, being just in your early 20s and stuck that way forever.
Yeah, I feel like you would want to be like 30. Like.
Because at least, you know, you're old enough that people don't question your age. And you're an adult, so you can still do things. But like in your 20s, it's like, there's still certain places where they're gonna think you're way younger than you are. So I get it. Aw. Eternal youth, bro. Sometimes it's not all that it's cracked up to be. In the near 100 years of her existence, she's reinvented herself dozens of times. So why do I still look so alike the girl I used to be? I wish I could forget her, but every time I see myself, there she is. At least she's beautiful. A small mercy. You know what? It's the small smirk for me. I'm too old to mope around like this. Cersei picks her clothes back up, slipping them back on. It's embarrassing, really, letting Araxus shake her confidence like this. Oh my gosh, we have a cat? Back again, I see. She quiets her steps, sneaking around as she searches for the little intruder. Come out, wherever you are. She catches the culprit under a haphazardly discarded bra. Oh. Her neighbor's cat. Kitty! How did you manage to escape your owner this time, She pss at Ellie, luring her from her hiding spot. She's not sure the sound actually makes a difference. The cat just seems to really like her. Or why else would you sneak in here all the time, Because they just like you. Aww. Poor Mrs. Harris has to be worried sick about you. Wait here. I'll have Eddie take you home. Aww. I'll take that as a yes, ma'am. Good kitty. Aww. Where's Eddie? Let's see him. Oh my god. He's matured like a fine wine. Oh my god. I love the jaded, world-weary detective look. So Edgar is like speaking to me. He was cute as a baby, but like now he's a man, a grown man. The only sign he's an actual living person and not an eerily realistic statue is when his hand moves to scratch at his 5 o'clock shadow. Sometimes it's all too easy to forget that Edgar isn't the same boy I met 20 years ago. Edgar is the only human companion she's ever had. She knows their relationship isn't conventional. Vampires don't keep the company of humans they aren't feeding on, or sleeping with, or planning to change. We have not hit that at all. Like, we've not slept with Edgar at all. How? Why? What?
In 20 years.
I have questions.
She was busy with Lazarus, so.
He was an adult at that point. He was like 18, right? How old is Edgar?
Yeah, he was in like his early 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, he was an adult. It was legal. It was fine. Like now he's like 40. It's fine. Just I got questions. Now I'm like, I mean, I guess, men and women can just be platonic besties. It's fine. He's a friend. See?
For now.
Well, yeah, for now. Wait till I can get a crack at this game. Perhaps our only friend in this world. Oh, they're besties. When we first met, we looked the same age. Perhaps that's why it feels so strange to watch him grow while I don't. That has to be odd, like a chia pet or something. Growing old suits him. He's really coming to himself. I agree. He was cute in his 20s, but now that's a man. Where he used to be cute, he's now handsome. Scare him, slip into his lap. Oh my god, can we slip into his lap? He looks so disgusting.
You can try.
He's like, what are you doing? She places her nose in his collar and inhales. He's just like, what are you doing? He smells the same as always. Like what? Like coffee, tobacco, and cheap body wash. None of that is appealing, like at all. Jesus. Comfortable? Oh!
How you know she really likes him,
Yeah, she sticks around even though he smells like axe. She's done this enough times that it barely phases him anymore, which is disappointing. Oh well, it just means she has to try a little harder to fluster him. Very comfortable. Glad one of us is. Damn. He's like, get up. You'll never guess what happened again today. Abraxas messed up your job, didn't he? She was talking about Ellie, but being reminded of Abraxas sours her mood. How'd you know? Heard you cursing up a storm downstairs, or upstairs. Ah, right, thin floors. Edgar doesn't ask for details, well aware Cersei will supply them regardless. It never takes much for her to go off on another one of her rants about Abraxas and the supernatural secrecy. I don't know why I wanted to say security. The supernatural secrecy force. They've been a thorn in her operations since the very start. Separate from the Supernatural Crime Division, the SSF are an intelligence agency specialized in so-called counterterrorism. Bluntly speaking, they've been ordered to do whatever it takes to ensure that the existence of the Supernaturals remains a secret from the larger world. Shouldn't be a difficult task, I guess. They spy and manipulate and narrate behind the scenes, only stepping forward when an incident grows big enough for it to threaten exposure. On occasion, they will even directly eliminate assumed threats. Jeez. The SSF higher-ups are all mortals, but they send supernaturals like Abraxas to do the dirty field work for them. Why? Okay. This is a question I have all the time, but like, why would something with actual ability listen to a human being? Like, why? Well, I could snap you like a twig. Why would I do your dirty work? I don't have to.
I mean, in the case with this world, they're still like kind of the minority to humans. So it's like either we upset all of them or we just keep hidden and we can keep doing our stuff where we are, kind of.
Good point.
There's a lot of deals essentially between different groups where they're like, okay, we may not be the best friends, but we're just tolerating each other and we have some rules. Just like the vampires do with Elysium. I mean, also kind of weird that they are allowed to have a club where people are drained, but it is allowed because that's easier than having them run around in the streets.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's valid. I suppose. It's logical. I don't know. I'd be like a rogue vampire if I had to be one. Just like going after people left and right. Like, come and get me. I would not be long for this world if I was a vampire, clearly. Aww. Cities that have experienced a rise of vampires don't let the SSF anywhere near if they can help it. Wait, what? Refers to the historical events in which a single or several vampire clans have set up a stronghold in a region. Aside from wizards, I'm sorry, there are wizards in this world?
Yeah, wizards.
Do they have wizard schools?
Pretty much, yeah, kind of.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so we have a hellhound, half human, half hellhound hybrid. We have wizards. We have vampires. Do we have werewolves?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another supernatural being. Like, what else do we have? Are there aliens in this world?
Demons.
There are demons?
I mean, aliens probably do exist in some capacity in the real world, so I guess, yeah.
Possibly. Okay. But in places like North Haven, it's hard to get all the different non-humans to agree on anything other than not wanting humans to discover us. Yeah, that is pretty extensive world building, though, to have wizards and the possibility of aliens existing. Possibly. Somewhere. I don't like Abraxas any more than you do, but I've got to give it to him. His patience with you has been impressive. Oh, you know what? Whose side are you on? Careful, that almost sounded like a compliment. But Edgar's not wrong. Cersei should be a major liability in the SSF's books. She's bent or outright broken their rules plenty of times, yet Abraxas doesn't report half of the stuff she gets up to. Because of that, He now seems to believe she owes him some kind of favor. I owe no one nothing. As if I ever asked for his help. Exactly. Maybe he fancies you. Shut up. Don't grin at me like that. Ew. Gross. My colossal ego is inclined to agree, but I don't think that's it. Besides, he's married. Who's he married to? His work? Oh. No, he's not. He is single and ready to mingle. Okay. You got me scared for a second. I'm like, married? Who is he married to? And yet, even after all this time, he still hasn't taken off his wedding ring. I mean, he just cut the finger off. About 15 years ago, when they'd spoken face to face for the first time, it'd been one of the first things she'd noticed about him. Dang. I didn't even notice. At the time, she'd been disappointed, assuming his wife was still alive. She's done a lot of awful things without guilt, but sleeping with married men was something she liked to avoid. I appreciate that she has standards. She's like, I'll do some heinous stuff, but I will never sleep with a married man. Good for you, sis. Right? The character designs are super fun. In hindsight, she recognizes she dodged a bullet, even if only barely. I mean, you've not had a taste, so how do you know you dodged a bullet? It's a long time, I suppose. Edgar scratches his nose bridge, giving away how nervous he is. It never fails to amuse her how easy he is to read. Well, that's quite sad, isn't it? He must have loved her very much. I don't want to hear about his wife right now. I was trying to get some snoozy, but now I'm sad. Like, okay. Must be painful missing someone like that. Please stop, Edgar. I guess. Cersei knows far too well what it feels like to mourn someone you'll never hold again. Jesus. Maybe that's something they could bond over. Their shared losses. That sounds terrible, actually. But Edgar wouldn't be thinking about her experience in this moment. He must be thinking about his sister. Oh no, what happened? On to more fun matters. Remember what day it is. Yep, let's change the subject. With everything going on tonight, she'd nearly forgotten herself. So she can't say she blames him when Edgar pulls a face that says he definitely doesn't remember. Of course I remember. It's February 19th. 21st? First of all, it's March. Actually, it's April. Is it really? I can never tell when it's raining all year around here. Oh, fine, I'll tell you. It's our anniversary. Oh, our friend-iversary. It's been 20 years since the night we first met. Oh. He doesn't seem to care. Aw. Joke about it, pretend to be annoyed. Joke about it? No, pretend to be annoyed. Wait, no, I don't know. Joke about it. I don't know about you, but I'm surprised we made it this long. Exactly, 20-year relationship is a long time. Now that we can agree on, wasn't one of us supposed to kill the other by now? He says it lightly, but he's half serious. One of them should be dead by now. Oh, I love the way the smoke looks. That's kind of a fun effect. Edgar lights a cig, barely hiding a grin when he shoves it between his lips. Cersei smirks back at him. This kind of banter has long been a part of their daily routine. She provokes him, he retorts with some snark. They laugh or roll their eyes, then rinse and repeat. It had taken a while to get here, of course. When they first met, Edgar was so angry with the world. He took everything as an insult. He's mellowed out over the years, gotten better at reserving his anger for when it's actually warranted. Most of the time. Aw, I love this relationship. Like, they're definitely friends now, and I feel like they've both kind of softened each other a little bit over the years. Aw. We precious babies. Ugh. It's annoying, but they don't have any other option. Their anonymous client was clear in their instructions. Seth must die tonight, or else no reward. With Seth in the SSF's custody, there's no way they can get to him before the sun's up. Ugh. I just realized, we'll have to return the deposit, won't we? It's the right thing to do. No, it's not. Can we afford to do that? Exactly. Per your request, we've taken fewer jobs as of late, so we're stretched even thinner than usual. I said we keep the money. If we want to feel more secure about keeping the lights on, you could take a few more cases. Or spend less on clothes. What? Sir, watch your mouth. Mind your business. Buy less clothes. What? Why would I do either of those things when you're always working so hard to make sure we're a month ahead on rent? That part. I've only got so much hair, Cersei. For now. And I've only got so many dresses. That part. Thought you might say that. I'll just take it out of my own pay then. You know what? Why did you even bring up me cutting back on my clothing budget if you were just gonna take a pay cut? Waste of breath. Anyway. Oh my god. I love his little stupid smirk. He looks so dumb. I don't know. It's so cute and endearing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that can all wait till tomorrow. Let's go to the Golden Cat to celebrate our 20th. You don't need to use our anniversary as an excuse. We go there every night. Aww. But tonight will be special. Drinks on me. Well, technically, it's our rapidly depleting business funds that will be paying, but the sentiment stands. You sure know how to spoil a bat. So that's a yes. Oh my god, he's asking us out. Not really on a date, but it's fine. All right, just let me fetch my coat. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something important? Oh my gosh, who is it? They share a knowing look. I only know one person who knocks like that. Nah, you got that. I'm not answering. But I always answer the door. That's the point, human pet. Answer the door. Only because you're so good at it. Not happy. Mrs. Harris. Oh, the cat. Mrs. Harris, their next door neighbor, rushes inside. She's a kind old woman who thankfully never complains about the suspicious people going in and out of Thorn investigations at all hours. He is a human pet. Helps that her eyesight isn't what it used to be. Same goes for her hearing, actually. Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. I know how busy you are doing your detective work, saving the day and all that, but I can't find my baby anywhere. Oh yeah, we stole her cat, technically. Shivering to death, my poor baby. Oh my god. Edgar doesn't look like he's in the mood to go on a cat hunt. Luckily for him, they won't have to. Good news, we already found her. Aww. Yes, she's upstairs. Your cat is escaping you regularly. So, like, what are you doing to the cat that it feels the need to escape? Also, this is very similar to a situation I had. My apartment put like a big hole in one of my walls to do some work on some pipes. And my neighbor's cat went through the hole in the wall and ended up in my apartment. And it happened not once, but twice.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was a very cute orange kitty, but like, it did not belong in my house. It scared the crap out of me the first time, though. Aww. Get the kitty. Edgar watches the exchange with amusement. He's been nagging for ages that she should just stroll down to the shelter and pick up a cat of her own. Why don't we? Well, I guess since we're gonna live forever, the cat won't, so well, I keep a cat that's not gonna live for very long. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Cersei's like me. Cersei lacks the confidence to keep something living alive. I agree. I kill plants and I don't trust myself with anything more than that. Aww. You've saved my baby again. How can I ever repay you two? It's nothing. We're glad to help you anytime, free of charge. Aw. Oh, biscuits. Wait, do they mean like cookies or like actual biscuits? Because I watch the Great British Bake Off and they constantly say biscuits, but they mean cookies.
In this case, she means biscuits, but I'm pretty sure I actually made a writing error later on where I say cookies instead of biscuits, but we'll pretend we don't see that.
Okay, I'll pretend I don't see it. Aww. What? Yeah, he needs the food. Let him have the food, Cersei. Edgar looks offended. I'm always serious about dessert. Aww. He has a sweet tooth? Of course he does. Did she just call him a growing boy? The only thing Edgar's growing is a pitiful beard. Jesus, you cannot let this man be great for 5 seconds. And for that, you need plenty of calories. Sure. Cersei gently gets Mrs. Harris up out of her chair and guides her to the door. Whole way there, Mrs. Harris rambles about what she's going to bake tomorrow. Her little fail wife, listen. When it's finally shut behind her, Cersei turns to glare at Edgar. What? It would be foolish of me to turn away free food. Anyway, with Mrs. Harris gone, there's only one thing left to do. Drinks. The partners in crime. Oh, I love the pub. All supernaturals and even a few humans who are in the know come here. As long as you keep your fangs, claws, wands, whatever you've got to yourself, you're welcome to pop in for a drink. I mean, wands seem easy enough to hide. Don't know about the rest. Oh my god, how did he get hotter in the trench coat? I love a good trench coat. I can just like wrap myself in it. Oh, it probably smells of cigarettes and like stale coffee, but that's fine.
It's part of the appeal.
Exactly. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Edgar is like my ideal. I really like him a lot. Oh? Raoul. A local cop. Aww. A local cop with muscles that aren't just for show. He's seated near the bar, nursing a beer in one hand. Wait a minute. Are they friends or are they friends?
Oh no.
Decent. Like, I don't know. I don't think they're just friends. I think there's something else going on there. I'm sorry, Edgar. Were y'all intimate? But he is your friend. I don't know. Last I checked, your only friend. Oh, they're besties. Oh, he looks like Milo. Milo from Atlantis. I think somebody was like, what's the name?
Yeah.
He does kind of look like Milo.
Oh yeah, he does.
Also, what's his name? Harvey or something for Stardew Valley we get a lot as well.
I think so.
Yeah.
He does look like Harvey. Is he obsessed with planes? Like model planes?
No.
Aww. He says, I have other friends. No, you don't. There's Richard, back in my hometown, though I haven't spoken to the Pratt in some time. Well, if you have to refer to him as like Pratt, y'all are not friends. And there's you. Okay, you have 2 friends, not including Richard or whatever his name was. I forgot it that fast because they're clearly not a real friend. Oh, he's blushing. He said we're friends, aren't we? Oh, baby. Oh, of course. Cersei! Yes, best friends. Embarrassed by how much his words mean to her, Cersei's quick to change the subject. Thankfully, Edgar doesn't seem to mind, looking more than a little flustered himself. Besties! By the way, Raoul's like gay, right? What makes you say that? He's never responded to any of my flirting. I mean, or he's just not into you, but true.
No. Only one option only.
Because if they're not into me, they're gay.
Clearly, that's the thought process here. But like, I love how me and Edgar are on the same page. We're like, or he's just not into you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god. No, he's definitely gay. I can't even. She only flirts with Raoul to mess with Edgar, but it still surprises her Edgar hasn't noticed his friend's not into women because Raoul is into Edgar. I ship it. Even though I know Raoul is a love interest for Dante, so I'm aware. Is he really so oblivious, or is Raoul just that private? I don't know. Let me see them interact. Put them on screen together. Maybe it's easier for her to tell because she also enjoys the company of her own sex. Okay. Bye, queen. Wait. You've been flirting with him? Jesus. Why is he pouting?
He needed like 5 minutes to process that.
He's like, what? You've been flirting with him? My only other friend? They walk up to Raoul. Edgar greets him first. Jesus. Evening, Raoul. Did you get off work early tonight? Edgar and Raoul have an interesting friendship, if you can call it that. They meet up every few weeks, but it's never a planned thing. They'll just sit next to each other and chat over a few drinks, bonding over being humans in a world of supernaturals or whatever. It's kind of giving, I don't know if you're into King of the Hill, but there's an episode where like Hank meets another guy who is like exactly like him. And they decide to go to a bar together, and they literally just sit at the bar, drink their beer, and don't talk. And they're like, he's like eating peanuts while drinking the beer and talking. And then he's like, oh, excuse me a second. And he gets up. He calls his wife Peggy. And she's like, oh, how's your thing going? He's like, oh, it's going great. Like, I really vibe with this guy. And they have not talked. That is the same energy I'm getting from Raoul and Edgar. Like, they just don't talk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, hello! You're on the clock? How dare you? Good to see you as well, Cersei. Have you been well? I'm sorry. That is the look of a man who does not want to see her at all. He's like, oh god, here it goes again. She gonna start with the flirting. Raoul nods to Cersei, acknowledging her too. He's smiling, but she can't tell if it's out of politeness or if he's genuinely happy to see them. He's happy to see Edgar, but not you. Sure. But what about you? Are you here on official business? Anything we should look out for? Well, she takes a look around. Where's your pup, by the way? Rare to see you without him. Wait, are they talking about Dante?
Yes.
That's so rude. Barely a moment after he's mentioned, Cersei watches Dante, Raoul's police partner, step inside the bar. See? Speak of the devil. Oh my god! Hey, baby boy! Or werewolf, I guess, if we're being technical. Dante looks a little out of sorts, hair sticking up even more than usual. He notices them immediately, but doesn't even spare them as much as a grunt of acknowledgement. Rubbing his arm, he instead stops at the other side of the bar to order a beer. I've always thought of him as a loose cannon, waiting to burst, but he looks especially on edge tonight. Something's rattled him. Ooh. Then again, Dante's never behaved the way you would expect an officer to. Perhaps that's why I mind him less. Jeez. I think he can hear you. Exactly. Yes, that was the point. Jesus. Like, no home training at all. Love Cersei. So disrespectful. She raises her voice. Perfect timing, Dante. We were just talking about you. What? No, we weren't. You do realize that when you say it like that, you only sound more suspicious. He's like, Cersei, I can't take you nowhere. Like, what are you doing? Raoul rests his chin on his palm, watching the scene with a little too much amusement for her liking. For some reason, Dante seriously freaks Edgar out. Why? Now, this shouldn't be so surprising because Edgar's been easily scared as long as Cersei's known him. However, he's especially intimidated by Dante. Oh my god. Dante is fine. We got both the protagonists on the screen. I'm sorry, is that a halter? I just paid attention to the outfit. Oh my god, do you think he has enough belts? It's giving Kent from Amnesia vibes. Like, I don't know if you've seen Kent's coat, the bazillion
We needed
belts.
all the bells. All the bells. I just really wanted bells.
Lots of belts everywhere. And a collar. We needed the collar. With 2 little balls on the end.
Oh, the collar has a point.
If there's a leash involved, I'm here for it. To his defense, Dante does look like he'd punch your lights out if you looked at him the wrong way on the wrong day. But you'd have to be pretty stupid to try something with Eddie while I'm around. Exactly. How dare you threaten Eddie?
He didn't even do anything.
He also threatened. It's just Edgar being like, "Oh my god, this guy's."
He is like trying to make himself as small as possible, and Dante's like, you brought your human with you. Okay, we have both protagonists on the screen. So, what is, or what was for both of you, what was the easiest aspect of your respective character to write? And then what was the most difficult aspect? You can be as vague as you want in case of spoilers, but I'm very curious. We have both of them on screen now.
Okay, I'll start. I think the easiest part to write about him is like a lot of the bickering, because I also just enjoy writing bickering, and we have a lot of characters that work with that. Like, you will see in a moment, and you'll also see if once you play his road. That's just very natural to him. The hardest part is that, trying to say vague, that I need to portray like certain parts of his situation and the way it affects his personality without him appearing like a brat. That is not the direction. He's not supposed to feel like a brat throwing a fuss. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Yes.
I think for certain, I don't know if it's like the easiest, but it's the part that's like the most fun for me. So I guess it comes naturally. It's just putting. She's someone who kind of like thrives when making other people uncomfortable. And it's just so much fun to put her in different situations that are so awkward for everyone else involved, and she's just there like, yeah, this is great. Like, I love this. But then, like, I guess the hardest part is a little bit finding like the right balance between, while she's a very like provocative character, you also still want her to be like likable and someone you like connect with. So I think like finding that balance was difficult at first, at least.
Okay. I love that. I love that. Okay, this is a tougher question. So, what aspect of your respective protagonist is most like you?
Oh god. I think for me, it's like Cersei's quite easily bored, and quite like, how to say, like she's very like passionate about things, but then she's like, oh no, I need to find the next thing, kind of. And I do think I relate to that aspect of her. Like, I'm always like I love something, and then after some time I'm like, I can't even think about this anymore. I have to find something new. Like, always something that like keeps you engaged, kind of. I would say I relate to that aspect of her.
Valid. I'm like that too.
For me, it's like Dante is permanently stressed. I can relate to that. That's just as stupid as it sounds. That is a great point for me to relate to.
That's valid though. I feel like existing in a constant state of just stressed out is the natural state at this point with the way the world is right now. You just exist stressed. You're just a functioning stressed person.
And it's like, he's not relaxed ever. It's more like varying levels of stress.
Oh my god. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to play his route too because I need to see this. Because, like I said, if there's ever an opportunity to make something a BL, I will pounce on it. You guys in the
You
chat
have your
just voted
chance,
on
don't
this.
worry.
I'm ready. Okay. All right. Last question about the protagonist while we're here. What is your favorite part of your protagonist's character design?
Okay, I'll go first again. Visually, it's the bells. Listen, I like bells. I just really like bells. So they had to be there. As a whole, I like canine characters because I also really like dogs and wolves, and I just like, the fluff and the protective family member and watching over the children. There's a child in Dante's Road, and we get to see them interact a lot. Like the whole need to protect my pack, and all of that. I really, really like that. It's fun to write. Yes. There's a baby in the road. Well, not a one.
She's a baby. Yeah, she's a baby. She's a baby with
She's
us.
baby.
I think for Cersei, like I just like the gothic aesthetic as a whole a lot. But like if I had to pick like a specific, no, I love everything about her. But if I had to pick a specific aspect, I really love the eyes. I feel like our artist did like an amazing job with like just making her facial expressions in general very expressive. But I specifically really love her eyes. Yeah.
I agree. Eyes are very just like striking and stunning. They kind of pierce through you, but they're also playful when they need to be. Like she's not super intimidating all the time. She's terrifying, but there's a playfulness to her, and a lot of that comes through in her expressions and how her eyes look. So I see it. Okay. All right. I see it. I'll leave you guys alone with the tough questions for now. Oh my god. And here she is starting on this boy again. Did you forget to brush your hair this morning? Or did you run into trouble on your way here? Girl. If anyone's picking on you, you can always let me know. I don't like animal abuse. Jesus! This woman, I can't. Ma'am. Just ran into Araxus. Seen him recently? Being reminded of Araxus' existence again sets a frown on her face. Not really. When Dante smirks, Cersei knows he's gotten exactly what he wanted by bringing up Araxus. Jesus. They're like siblings. You know, I know I was saying like it'd be funny to have them like be able to date each other, but they feel more like siblings. Like Cersei's the older sister and Dante's the younger brother, and there's just no way. I can see it now.
Yeah.
They would rip each other apart. There's no way, and not in a fun way.
They would need a lot of space.
So much.
Yeah.
The man literally came through the front door. She's like, ah, ha, ha, my favorite toy is here. Like, ma'am.
Honestly though, if his mom would adopt her, she'd be like, yep, I think she's actually, is she younger? Are they similar? I would have to do the math, but she would be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is she?
No, yeah, I guess like they would be similar. No, maybe that's a spoiler.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think they would be roughly similar age.
Roughly similar age, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so we do get to see Dante's mommy. Yes. A wolf mommy.
Yeah, I guess you do.
I'm ready.
Suspicious.
There's an explosion. Oh, from the newspaper on the title screen when we were picking the characters. Huh. Could that be related to why Araxus needed Seth? Who cares? Guess they'll be wandering all around the city till that's sorted, keeping an eye on things. They should have let me kill Seth. I don't know why I wasn't allowed to. If you haven't run into him yet, I'm sure you will. A lot. Shut up. He is a little too excited about that. His smugness shifts to curiosity. Heard anything about that, though? Not sure what you're asking me for. I haven't got a clue what they're up to, and speaking from experience, it's best if it stays that way. Actually, why do you even care? Aren't the SSF and the police supposed to stay out of each other's business as much as they can? Unless it's related to whatever the two of you are working on. Raoul wouldn't tell us anything, but maybe you will. You didn't give me the chance to say anything. Oh, my bad. As if you would have told me the truth if I did. She could have forced him to. If she really wanted to, she could use compulsion on either of them right now, and there wouldn't be much they could do about it. Dante's trickier because he's about as stubborn as one gets, but Raoul's only human. She wouldn't, though. Not because she's squeamish about compelling either of them. She's just not curious enough. I love that. It's not that she can't, she just doesn't care enough to do it. Well, since you asked so nicely, no. You suck. I don't. That's your job. I love the bickering. I love the banter. Edgar, itching to get away from Dante, interrupts. Okay, well, you two look busy and we're in desperate need of a drink. We'll leave you to it. I'm sorry. We came here together. How dare you? I'm perfectly lovely and pleasant to be around. Are you? Not Raoul waving to Edgar like, hey babe, hey boo. Good to see you, Edgar. Cheers. Aw. Edgar takes her arm and she begrudgingly lets him pull her to another corner of the bar. They nab their usual seats close to the bartender. When they drink a lot. So it's good to have easy access. In order to maintain some level of dignity, we've agreed to never discuss exactly how much of our income goes to the Golden Cat. The bartender is swift. In a minute, they have their usuals in front of them, some cocktails for Edgar, and a totally not conspicuous glass of red wine, in quotation marks, for Cersei. So when are we going to address the elephant in the room? Edgar sips his cocktail, raising a single brow at Cersei's question. I'm talking about your addiction to sugar. Okay, mind your business. Should be criminal to even call that a drink. It's about 1% alcohol and 109% sugar. Okay, leave the man alone. I do love a good cocktail myself. Okay, what's Edgar's favorite cocktail? Now I'm curious.
Edgar's favorite cocktail?
Yes.
I think he'll just like pick anything that has like a lot of fucking sugar in it.
That's valid. I do the same thing.
It's like he just shows up and he's like, whatever is like really fucking sweet.
You know, there's a thing about Maganes and sugar. There's another Magane, Axel, in Osmafia. He is obsessed with sugar to the point that the man just eats sugar, like straight from the sugar dish. Like, it's insane to read. So I think they'd get along.
Just the tropes that come naturally.
Making a sugar cube trail to my home. Listen, same. Hopefully a hot Magane shows up.
Okay. Sure. Before we continue, I'll be out now just because I had a long day and I'm very tired.
Oh no, I was gonna say we could actually put a pin in it right here because
you're better, because I would love to be there for the rest of the stream. I would love to watch it. Maybe we can like do another stream or appear in the chat or something.
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna if it'll save.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it takes a moment. Sorry.
Do I want to Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we'll put a pin in it here. All right, so that was a bit of Burn the Midnight Oil. We played Cersei's route, and we met 2 of the 3 love interests that we can pursue as Cersei, and we did get to meet Dante. I want to give a huge thank you to Clara and Melli for joining me on stream and chatting while we played. I'd love to have you guys back. We're gonna have to put something on the schedule.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
Definitely, but Thank you so much. Is there anything you guys want to say to leave people with before we wrap things up?
I guess thanks. Thanks to everyone who has also played the demo and is enjoying it, and everyone, of course, who is watching and having fun with us.
Yeah. Well said.
Yay! And thank you for joining me. Like, I'm getting little insights from you as we played about the characters, little things I didn't even notice while playing it that you brought up. And I was like, oh, like the scene where Cersei is like not blinking. I don't think I would have paid attention to that.
It's really subtle. But I think it's a great moment.
It is, no, because it really does like show how she's turned off the approachable vampire to just like, no, you've ticked me off. Now I'm going to kill you. I love the energy.
Yeah.
I really had a
Absolutely.
lot of fun with this. This is like so worth it. Like I loved Trouble Comes Twice, and I'm loving Burn the Midnight Oil so far. And the characters, the whole aesthetic, everything about this was so great. And like chatting with you was super fun. And like I said, we need to do this again for sure.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I don't think I have a Kickstarter link. Jeez, I'm failing at life. Hold on, let me get the Kickstarter link for you guys so you guys can support, because Burn the Midnight Oil is currently still in Kickstarter. They are about 44%, it says on itch.io, percent towards their goal.
Yeah, I think it's a little higher now. It's like 49, but yeah.
So close to 50. So close.
Like, come on, there's still 16 days left to support, so there's the link in the chat. Please support the game on Kickstarter if you liked what you saw in the demo and the playthrough so far, or if you just, want to support an indie dev doing great work. Foxglove Studios is doing some awesome work, and I really do love their storytelling, so please consider showing them some love and playing the demo yourself. It is on Steam. The link is in the chat as well. And be sure to follow the devs on their socials. They are active on Twitter and Blue Sky. They have also been really active on Instagram as well. I've caught a couple of their reels, and I think the last one I saw was baby Edgar versus grown Edgar. And I was like, I like them. I was like, why not both? Like, why not both of them? They're both perfect.
Yeah.
So definitely show this amazing team some love. We are definitely going to try to have you guys back on stream, whether it's just in the chat while I'm playing or in voice chat again. But again, thank you so much. Like, this is so much fun. Dang, the number just went up. Okay, guys, I see y'all.
Oh, did it?
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna switch things over to the ending scene. Again, thank you, Clara and Melli, for hanging with us while we played Burn the Midnight Oil. We're definitely gonna be playing this again. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. I hope you had fun. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, and I will catch you all next time. All right, y'all. Bye!